and it blew up like the Godfather. Like, it was on fire. I had to open the windows, turn the air down, and everything. Like I was like, "Whoa, it's out of control right now."
That's funny. That's
So,
crazy. Hello, everybody. This is Don and
hi.
Angie. We are live and back at it again. Angie, how was your week so far?
It's been pretty good. It was high energy yesterday. I'm telling you guys, if you are not coming to class, Don's email address right there, advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. I'm telling you, if you are not coming to class, you are missing out. We have fun, we laugh, we learn, we expand. Tuesday night, 6 o'clock, we are having a good old time in there. So you all really, really, really need to join us. And I'm not even saying that because it's me and Don and Keena and whoever shows up, but I did notice that our list is getting longer. The names that you're sending out,
Yes.
and we're getting different people. So I am enjoying that.
Yeah,
I
and we
think
had
we're doing very good.
great experiences last night with some good breakthroughs, which was really good.
Yeah,
It's amazing, and I love watching people who think that maybe they're not sure if they have the ability or whether they like, I think I do or whatever, and then they get a hit and just watch their eyes light up, and it's
yeah.
wonderful when they
Like
get
I really knew that. Yeah.
exactly. It's like I did that. Oh my God, I can't believe I did that. So it's wonderful. I keep telling everybody has this ability. I truly believe that to be the case. All you have to do is exercise it like anything else, and I think that's wonderful. Well, hello Jojo, hello Selma, Pam, Lynn, and Roseflower. Nice to see you all pop in there. Also, I think I missed one of the other one. Let's see, Brenda, and Lori. Yes, good to see all of you all pop in. Good to see you this evening, and Mary Am and Alicia Black. My gosh, everybody's popping in. Good to see everybody today. Tina is taking notes, and so she will keep track of who's coming in and who's getting a reading. But again, we were just talking about last night in the class and how it's just such fun. And actually, I had such. Not only did I enjoy last night for the educational purpose in the sense of growing and learning and practicing in our community, but I just had such a fun time. It was really fun as well, and that was nice too.
We saw all kinds of stuff. We saw a baby in the ceiling.
Oh
We
God, yes,
saw all kind. Like we had a good time. Like people, and it's just good. And we do fun exercises too. I think it's good. We sing. Someone said, "Asked was Don sing?" Oh, Shauna, I think she asked if you were singing. I think it was Shauna, whoever it was, and I was like, "Of course we sang. We sang all kinds of songs." I was like, um, "Oh, Brenda said she got." The call from her daughter with exciting news, but not about a baby. It's still come. Wait, was it a wedding? Like, is that what it was? From who?
employment.
Oh, that's it. Hey, oh, yay, that's good too. Okay,
I'm guessing.
I
I don't
like
know,
it.
but I'm thinking employment.
Oh, maybe because
Employment.
the last couple classes, I was like, I just know there's going to be news. I see her calling you, and she's so excited. So at first we thought wedding. Oh, she got the job with the new airlines. Okay, oh yes, that's
Fantastic.
great.
And that's
All
in
right.
Austin or Dallas, something like that. Brenda.
I don't remember. I forgot what airlines the second interview was with. But oh, that's good. Great. Well, at least it's good news. Good news is good news, and I'll take it any way I can get it.
Absolutely. Jasmine, welcome in as well. And Chrissy Black and Salah Mamaleka. Salam alaikum. Hey, salam alaikum. I haven't seen you in a while. Good to see you back. And Lotus Siren, you as well. Good to see you back as well. Yeah, it's crazy energy last night, good energy, full moon energy, and everybody was in such a good mood, and it was just fun. I really did have one of the most fun experiences with that I had in a while. It was nice, it was great, and everybody was in such a good mood too. That's the best part.
Yes, and I am thankful that you all are on here and that you are like, where y'all at? Where y'all at? When y'all gonna start? When y'all gonna start? We're sorry. You're here now.
Pam says we can still have baby news, Brenda.
Yes, I'm with that. We can still have baby.
Exactly. Yes, the list is open, Chrissy, and I'm sure that Keena will add you if she hasn't already. Absolutely, absolutely. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm still melting here in Houston. Of course, we melt in Arizona, but I'm melting, and at the same time, I'm sweaty. And Lord have mercy, I'm
Oh
sweating. I'm
yeah.
sweating in places I didn't know I had places. It's not
I'm
pretty.
waking up in the middle of the night like, whoa, it's hot in here, and turning the air down. And I usually keep it like 79, 78, 79, or 80. I don't keep it really, really cool. But the last couple of days I have been like, wow, it's a little bit warmer in here than I anticipated. So,
I walked in the hotel room and the staff had come in and they cleaned the hotel room. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. And I'm like, holy crap, I'm freezing. They had it at 62 degrees in here. I'm like, holy.
everybody who's asking, can they be added? Kina will let you know if and when you are added. Just give her a minute to catch all of the names and then at you back on your platform to let you know. So when Kina tells you you're on the list and when she posts the list, you'll know if you're on there.
Super, super. Hey, welcome in, Devon.
Please, can everybody not say general, general, general if you really have a subject matter? Like, please give us something to work with. Everybody says general, and then Spirit's like, no, they have a question. Ask the question. So if you don't ask a question, you just say general, I'm just going to tell you you're going to have a great week.
It's all good. So who do we start with first, Kina?
Kina, LMT says that it won't let her comment to get on the link, so she's adamantly waiting to be added to the list. And I don't know which platform it is, LMT. She says that it won't let her in, but I'm not sure which platform she's on. And I think it's paired, although I don't see anyone. Yeah, it's on because I have it playing on the thing, so but I don't see anybody who's commenting from my. Let me see. Maybe I changed something. Let's see. Oh, there's nothing in the live chat. Did I break something? Maybe I messed it up. Hold on. La, la, la. I don't think I changed anything. It looks the same. I don't know. Well, so we'll see. But she says that she's not able to comment. So maybe she'll have to go to Facebook or Twitch. You know what? I was listening to some other readers today and they were saying that they were having a lot of problems with YouTube not letting and their subscribers saying that they're not getting stuff or that it's not just not acting right. And they're always talking about the algorithm. So no, there's people in there. I don't think I turned the chat off, did I? Wait, let me see. It's not acting right.
I see my thing. I see one person that commented on my Facebook so far. So
Kina's in there. There's lots of people in there. Then I don't know. It's allowing it to go through now, so I don't know.
Okay.
We'll see.
Well, Sunflower, you are up first. Let me get this back here.
Roseflower, I feel like we've given you a very in-depth reading just recently. But I'll see if there's anything new.
Hey, before we go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, I just is there somebody here from? It's like I'm getting called from and I'm in Texas, so right now I'm not, and we have a town called LaGrange, and so I'm getting the sound of LaGrange, but I don't think it's Texas. Is there somebody online right now that's from LaGrange? It could be Texas, it could be another state. It's a southern state, it's warm, but I'm not sensing Texas. Is there somebody here from LaGrange, a town called LaGrange? Let us know, and we'll continue with the rose flower. Somebody here says Jamila, is that right? Jamila Strozer, me, LaGrange, Georgia. Okay. Rose flower, can we ask you to hold 1 second because I'm being called to LaGrange. Jamila, are you going through? I'm getting the sense that you're going through some kind of upheaval, some kind of like there's this feeling of uncertainty, or feeling of like you're stuck. And I'm getting the sense that you're stuck, and you're feeling like that you just feel like you don't know where to go, you don't know to move forward. You have a business, you have a business owner. Do you own your own business? Is this the right person? I guess is the question. Does this resonate with you, Jamila? I'm asking 10 billion questions. I'm sorry, but my mind's racing. Does this resonate with you, Jamila?
It's a dress, Sherry, but thank you. She says she likes my
Yeah.
dress. Sherry
Jamila,
Berry is back.
I see that. It was good seeing you last night, by the way, Sherry Berry. So Jamila, so do you, yes, that you own your own business, or yes, that you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like you just can't seem to move forward? A clothing business and cleaning business. Okay, good, good, good. But you feel like you're hitting a roadblock and you're just not quite being able to get beyond that. Is that what I'm sensing? Does that resonate with you? Because I'm feeling like the answer is coming, and the answer is coming from. Again, let me know if that resonates first, because I got to make sure before But I do sense that you're feeling that way, that you feel like you're just, yes, okay. Don't worry, the answer is coming. The bump is coming. That there's something that is going to be presented to you, that's coming down the road, and I'm looking within a month or two. It's going to be a surprise. It's going to come from a source you did not expect. It's a source you do not quite know yet. But they're going to introduce you to some organization that's working with the SBA, the Small Business Administration. This is a connection. Again, this is a person that's going to connect you with the Small Business Administration, and that's going to help you to break through and help you to move. Like, you automatically get a quick bump, and boom, you're going to bust. So be prepared, get ready, because it's going to be a good breakthrough. But you needed to hear today. That's the message that you were sent here today, because I don't know, but I'm guessing that you maybe your first time. I don't know, but I was told specifically to reach out to you and to tell you that it is coming. I'm looking to move to Arizona. Well, maybe that's the bump, but I'm telling you, the bump is coming, and I mean the push. It's coming in about a month and a half. So don't be surprised when it happens, and be open to it, and be ready to embrace it. Do not be afraid of it. Even if it's a little bit outside your comfort zone, jump on it, because I'm telling you, this is important. First timer, yeah, you were called to be here, and that's why I connected. Okay, super. Well, hopefully it helps you, Jamila. You can wait and also have questions down the road, since you're maybe on the list already, and that's good. But I needed to get that out. Okay, so back to Rose Flower. Sorry, Rose Flower, but you know me. When it comes in, I need to take it. Okay, and it seemed to work, because we definitely had the connection. That's fantastic. What a way to start, huh? How is that?
Hey, I like it where when they speak, you listen. Sometimes they don't let you get anything else.
Absolutely, absolutely. Thank you for stopping in, Jamila. And again, if you're already on the list, we'll do another. We can ask other questions, or you can ask another question or something, and that's great. Loving this, loving this, loving this. Oh man, let's see. Rose Flower says that's okay. Oh, Rose Flower, you're so sweet. That's nice. I'm glad you waited. What do you got, Angie?
Um, I was just reading some of the questions. I'm sorry. Um, I have to recenter. But when I asked, all I heard was hardship. I also feel like there's a specific question, but you said general again. So I'm just gonna give you what I hear. I heard something about a hardship, like maybe you're having a hardship. Then I see financial. Just let me make sure this is you and not somebody else's energy. I see rushing waters and it's murky water. So are you in an area where there's flooding, or you're going through an emotional situation where you are not able to see clearly? Muddy waters for me are emotions, but it also could be flooding, because they said hardship and financial. So I don't know if you're having a hardship that's causing you a financial situation and you're in a flood area, so you're losing everything, or if this is an emotional situation that is murky, or both. But I do see rushing brown water, and it's very uncontrolled. It's rushing very, very fast, and it's heavy. And I don't know, Don, you can go ahead. I'm gonna keep working through the rushing waters.
Hmm. Hmm. The thing that it's interesting to me, the one thing I got in Rose Flower, I went to the cards for you, and so the one thing I'm getting from you, or for you, not from you, I'm sorry, for you, but from your energy, I guess that's a good way to put it, is focus. Focus. Are you having an issue focusing? Are you not able to focus on, are you having a lot of things happening at one time and therefore you're not able to focus clearly on what it is you need to do or how you need to move forward or whatever you're needing to get over? I don't know. Again, I'm getting a question of focus. Focus is at play here. That seems to be at issue with this reading. And it seems again like there's a nine of swords, and so it's like it's getting over something, moving on or something, I don't know. But again, to move on, you have got to focus. And apparently, again, I get the sense that you do not have the focus that you need. The Page of Swords comes up, so again, I think there's some frustrating news for you coming in. So this is not going to clear itself up in a period of time, but I mean, in a short period of time. But the Knight says keep pushing forward, because when you push forward, again, as you push forward, your clarity will come along, and that will help bring you into focus. But again, there are a little bit of rough waters still in front of you. But if you focus and keep moving forward, you're going to get through this. Does any of that resonate with you? Does it help?
That's what I was getting, just the rushing waters. Like the currents were very, very rough. Like it was a very rough rushing water. And if you were to be in it, even if you were skilled, you would be overwhelmed, you would be overtaken. And I kept saying, like, what is it? And it's very emotional. It's very heavy. It's very murky. Like you cannot see through it. So dirty or murky water for me is heavy emotions that you cannot see through, and these are overtaking you to the point where you don't really know what to do, and they're really showing you in survival mode, just like reaching out for a hand, and it doesn't matter what the hand is who grabs you and helps you. You really are reaching out to survive whatever this situation is. But it seems to be a very emotional tie, so I don't know that it's a relationship, but it's definitely a very um, heavy emotional situation that you're going through. Um, just rushing, overwhelming. You feel like you're losing control, and you really just don't know what direction to go. And right now, you're just wanting to be lifted up out of it, because they're showing me the nine of, is it the nine? The eight of swords. And in this specific deck, you're being lifted up over. So all the swords are in the ground and you're trying to rise above it, and these swords are holding you down. And so that seems to be where you are. You're being held down by whatever this situation is that is causing you so much turmoil. It is very heavy for you. Salam alaikum. I see your comment um, regarding the house. And you don't have to post it again, ma'am. We see it. But that's all I'm getting, is that it's a very heavy situation, and I see all of the rushing waters, but I'm not getting anything specific about what the situation is. It's just that you are very much in survival mode and you need some assistance, and you're trying to call out to someone, but it doesn't seem like anyone is helping you at this time. But that's all I'm getting over and over again, is the rushing water, the emotions, and that you are very overwhelmed. And that's all I got done.
That's about it for me as well. I mean, hey, and Angie, did you mind if we take one out of line, out of order? Because when you mentioned about Salam Alaikum, it came, the energy hit at the same time, and I know that at first we were thinking about financial bet or whatever, but Salam Alaikum, your question specifically was about selling the house, and I think that yes, you're going to be able to sell your house, but I do sense that it's going, and maybe this is part of the conversation that Angie and I had just before we came online. I don't know if that's in my head now, but I sense that it's not going to sell as fast as you would hope, and I think it's going to take a while, and you have to be realistic. So again, I don't know if I'm being biased, and I'm trying to put that out of my
No,
head.
because this is what I'm seeing, John, that there was a window of opportunity and
Right.
and it slid right past her.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
this was the window and now it's over here. It slid right past her. You missed that window of opportunity to get the high market value for it. So you may sell it, but you're definitely not going to get what you could have gotten. So whatever kept you from doing it or kept you from placing it on the market, you will get something, but not as much as you anticipated, and it may be a little bit harder, and you may have to um, like lower the price or make some kind of concessions in some way. But when I asked, are you going to be able to sell the house?
Yes.
Yes, definitely. But I don't see that it's going to be a lot of money. Like I see the dollar bills flying away, like they have wings and they're flying away.
Yep.
So
Yep.
yes, you can sell the house, but you won't get as much money and you won't get what you could, because literally they showed me the window and it's over here. It went right past you.
Yeah. Yeah. And for me, I saw the tree. I saw the tree with money, and the dollars. The leaves were dollars, and the dollars had fallen off the tree. So
Yeah.
the
Oh
dollars.
my gosh! And they're flying away. Look, the birds must be coming,
Yeah.
taking them away. Yeah.
Yeah. So salam alaikum. I think you will, but again, I think be prepared. And also, while you're looking at your house, make sure that you prepare it for the sale, because I'm getting, there's a sense something with the plumbing. Make sure you look at the water heater. I'm being drawn to the water heater. Make sure you look at the water heater and make sure there's not a problem there, because again, I'm being drawn to the plumbing. That's going to be a problem with an inspection. So make sure you take a look at your plumbing first before you put them, because I'm being drawn to plumbing for you. So I'm not saying there's an issue. I'm saying I'm being drawn to it. You may want to check it out, because on an inspection, it could blow up in your face, and that could be a delay and also a cost to you, an additional cost. So if you have an opportunity, you may want to look at your plumbing. And I guess I'm getting, again, water heater. I don't know why. Okay. So thanks for letting us take it out of order. That's your answer. Assalamu alaikum. Now let's get back to it. And I do apologize, Mary M, who was next. I just wanted to deal with that. She says
she
yes.
said yes, there is. Okay, then that's what you were sensing.
Take care of it before you list. Take care of that and make sure before you list, so that's not a problem, because that will take money off your tree. I assure you. And so with that said, Mary M, you are next. And again, I apologize, but when it strikes, sometimes it's good to deal with it. So Mary M wants a general. Oh, Angie, I listened to that song. Didn't you tell me about a song last time?
I mentioned multiple songs. And I listened to the song you told me about, Diana Ross.
Yes. It's my turn? Yes. That one?
Yes.
I love that song. I love that song. This was.
Oh, are you talking about the song I mentioned last night with all the profanity in?
No, the one Stay. Remember you said something? Did you tell us about Stay? And
with Sugarland. Yes, I love that song.
Yes, I watched it on YouTube too, so I could see the video, and you see her, and she's just, it's not a lot of music, it's more instrumentation, and it's just
her and the guy playing the guitar, right? Yes, it's really nice, and you feel just so, you feel so emotional for her. I love that song, and her voice is so nice. I love the tone of her voice.
Yeah, it's clear and just it resonates.
Even though she's talking about taking someone's husband, I'm just like, oh my gosh, this song is so beautiful. But in the end, she's like, you know what? I'll pass. But yeah, it's a nice song. I love this song. Yes. Okay, so Mary M. Gosh, I had a thought, and where did it go? Let me go back. Health. Are you having some health issues, or are you wondering about your health? Because when you didn't I asked if there's any information about you, and they said your health is fine. I feel like you're worried about something. Are you having headaches? Because they're showing me like somebody whose head is pulsating. They're not giving me a headache, but they're showing me somebody's head is pulsating. So, are you having a headache, or are you having some issue that you thought was more of a health scare than normal? Because they're saying your health is fine. I don't feel like anything is. They're really showing me middle of the road because every subject that I would, that I usually go through, is there anything financial? Is there anything? And then I heard, like they're showing me very middle of the road, very stable, stability. Finances are fine. Health is fine. Um, Career, and they said could be on the rise. They didn't say, oh my gosh, Liz made it from class. Hey, Liz, how
Hey,
are you? She's always like, I missed it. I missed it. Hey, Liz. Hey.
Liz, good to see you, Liz.
She wants to be asked. Okay, she said, feeling good. Okay, yeah, because they're saying that your health is fine. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have anything. Well, nothing wrong. What they said was your health is fine, and I heard that your finances are fine and your career could be on the rise. But I feel like you're not really pursuing anything, and you're kind of just staying where you are. The word that they're using is stagnant, but it could be on the rise because they're showing that like it's an uphill battle, but that's because they're pushing you and you're not giving them any effort to help them to move you along the hill, is how they're saying it with the career. So that's what I got for Mary M.
Miriam, does any of this resonate with you so far? Are we on the right track?
The only thing I heard was that she's feeling better from the beginning of the year. That's the only comment that I see.
Okay.
Clean music lover, you said it's specific, a sports question to be exact. Is that the question? You want to know if the Golden State Warriors are going to win the championship? That's a sports question. Like you didn't put the, and the answer is yes. I want to go for the Celtics, but they were one of my arch enemies when I was a still am a Detroit Pistons fan, but we didn't really like them, so I can't really go for them. And I guess I have to go for Golden State.
I have a soft spot for Steph Curry. I think he just doesn't get the credit he deserves. He's carried a lot. He's carried that team to what is it? Six finals in the last 8 years or something? I mean, even if he doesn't get across the finish line, I mean, he's like LeBron. Remember, LeBron for a long time got him there, but couldn't get him to the ring. And this is kind of the same deal. And I think Steph just really doesn't get the respect he deserves, partially because he doesn't really do as much to promote that. But the reality is, I think he's a damn good player.
Clean music lover, don't go for the Celtics. We are not going to be friends if you say that. Like, don't say that. Kay James, I know that you just popped in, but when I read your question, am I going to get a job? And it looks like you're in the UK. Um, I heard yes, and I heard it's a career change, like you're going from one field to another. And I get that sense because they keep showing me a stethoscope that it has to do something with medicine or healthcare, because they're showing me like an emergency room or some kind of healthcare room and a curtain. So the answer is yes, you are going to get a new job. It does seem to be in a new field because they're making me seem like it's going from whatever you're doing now to something else, and it feels like it's healthcare. So that's all I got for you. Mary M, she said yes, but I don't know what she said yes to. And then LMT said we're like Casey Kasem in the countdown. I'll take it.
I love Casey Kasem. Giving her age away there. I love Casey.
I only saw things about him on TV. I don't really know him like that.
Okay. All right. We'll go with that. Next in line is Lori. Lori.
Kay, can you tell me, is it really healthcare that you're going into? Because that's what it says. But Lori, let's see. Oh, relationship. Okay, relationship. You know what? When I read relationship, I got a giddy, happy feeling like, oh, yes, this is about to be something good. So I feel like it's a positive on the relationship. I get like dreamy eyes, like you're looking up at this person with dreamy eyes, and they're showing me the Lover's card from this deck that I have here, the Light Seers Tarot, and their embrace is really close, and it's like dreamy eyes. So I do get yes on the love, like I get a really good giddy feeling, like oh, and a healthy love. Like I feel like that's what your question is. Not only am I gonna be in love, but is it gonna be a healthy love? And I clearly heard healthy love, so I believe yes on the relationship. Um, I like your name, the Cheyenne. Is that how it's pronounced, Cheyenne? But it reminds me of Reba, the show Reba, and her daughter named Cheyenne. So it reminds me of that. Yes, I'm trying to get a job in a hospital. I am so desperate. Yes, okay. Sorry, Lori. Kay, yes, with the job, because I clearly see you in the hospital, in the emergency room, behind the curtain, dealing with people. So yes, 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 on the job and the hospital. Yes, good job. Okay. Now back to Lori. Good feeling about love. Um, like dreamy. That's what they keep saying, like dreamy. Like you just really want to gaze into someone's eyes and know that they love you as much as you love them. They're saying healthy, um, financially secure, not needy, not someone that you need to take care of. Like you are taking care of a grown adult. That they're making it clear that that won't be the case this time. That you will be uh, uh, in a healthy equal. They're showing me scales and they're showing it balance. Like it's going like this. Like sometimes it may be this and sometimes it may be that. But overall, it settles in an even spot where you are in a healthy situation. Do you live in some place where it's sunshiny? I feel like Florida. Um, like they're showing me sunshine, lots of sunshine. It's so for since they're showing me sunshine, I feel like it will be this summer. It won't be the next season because they're not showing me a season change. So they're showing me summer. So I feel like it will be this summer. You seem to be outside, not inside, or maybe you're looking out. Okay, wait. Now I feel like you're in a car looking out the window as you pass by. So either, let me see what you're doing. Vacation, maybe while you're on vacation you'll meet someone, and then oh, she said Kansas. Are you thinking about relocating? Because they're making it seem by like you're in a car driving through or driving to somewhere, and then person while on vacation, and they said that maybe you'll move to where there are, like, are you trying to escape family? Because they make it seem like you want a fresh start away from family or away from whoever your immediate circle is right now, and that you are this would be a fresh start, this would be a new beginning, it would just be you as a one-on-one person just taking you, is how they're making it seem with the love. So I think it's a yes on the relationship, a balanced relationship, a mature person who's ready for love, someone where you two will look at each other equally, with that same love and passion for each other, and possible relocating because you're in a car. And I see you driving past mountains. So I feel like you're leaving to go to where this sunshine is how I see it. And that's it. That's all I got.
I think that's fantastic. It's like you're right on target. So fantastic. Lori, looks like something's coming. Embrace it. Or is it already there, Angie? Are you saying it's there or it's somebody coming?
It's
That part.
coming. I feel like it's something coming because it feels like she's on vacation or she's somewhere, um, and she meets them. It does. I don't wait. Oh, so I hear not current coming. That's what I hear.
Okay.
Not current coming. So if you're
Okay.
currently with someone, are you maybe not as happy? Um, because they're saying not current coming. So this seems to be a new person, and you look at each other on equal footing. Is how they make
Hmm.
it seem to me.
Interesting. Well, hopefully, Lori, that'll work for you. And it's interesting. Cheyenne, who played Reba's daughter, is on that show I love, Ghosts. That's the girl, the blonde. That's her. That's the daughter. That was Reba's daughter in Reba. It was named Cheyenne. Cheyenne was
Oh
the
my
oldest, right? The blonde.
gosh. I have to go back and look because
Was
I watch
Cheyenne
Reba
the
every
blonde or
day.
the redhead?
She
She's the
was
blonde.
blonde. She was blonde.
Yeah.
Yep. 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 Yep.
That's the daughter. The daughter is now the girl who's on Ghost, which is
Oh
one of my
my
favorite shows.
gosh. I
Yes,
love that
that's blonde.
show.
Yes. So yeah, that's the same girl. But she's years older now, of course, which is interesting.
I don't
Um,
think I would have gotten that.
yeah, yeah. Hey, Ronyika, it's interesting. You're gonna, yeah. Confirm to me you have an Uncle Bobby because I am Ronyika Higher. Is that what it is? For, I'm being something about Uncle Bobby is, and you and Uncle
Ronika,
Bobby.
Ronika
Ron-
Hayer.
Yeah, yeah. Something about Uncle Bobby for you, Ronyika. Confirm if you have an Uncle Bobby. I'm kind of curious because I'm being drawn to Uncle Bobby. Is
She
that a
said
yes?
yes. Oh,
Well, yeah, okay. Uncle Bobby. Have you talked to him in a while? Because it's like I'm being drawn that you need to that you should call Uncle Bobby. You should have a conversation with Uncle Bobby. Uncle Bobby came right to my mind. It's crazy. Um, yes, I do. Okay, you maybe should reach out to him. And something about your daughter as well. Have you gone through some trauma with your daughter? Have you been having some issues, or you've overcome issues with you and your daughter together? There's something about you and your daughter and issues and trauma and coming through that. But that's separate from the Uncle Bobby conversation. Again, have a conversation. Call Uncle Bobby, please. Call Uncle Bobby. Reach out to him. But again, you've overcome these hurdles. You've overcome these issues with your daughter. And again, I can't determine whether I think it's the two of you working together to overcome something, maybe health or something, or but but again, it's good. It's good. It's good. That's what I'm getting.
do you feel like she's relocated? Like I feel like she. Oh, yes, we were together during the verse. Okay, no, because I feel like either you recently relocated. Like when you were talking about Uncle Bobby, I heard relocation. So either I couldn't tell if you recently relocated or if you're thinking about relocating. Because I feel like there's a new. Yes, we have. So I feel like there's a new. Like you're either moving from one spot to another, or you just relocated. It seems either it's just happened or it's about to happen for relocation is what I heard.
Interesting. Interesting. Sorry, everybody, but again, sorry, everybody. I don't know how long I've
Something
had.
about stale emotions or something like you just want everything to be new. You don't want any old ties. And I see you like putting a knot at the end of all these strings and
Yeah,
tying up loose ends and
yeah.
wanting to have a fresh start is how they're making it seem because they're showing me flowers and they're showing me daisies. Is that because that's what's on my shirt?
Well, it's
They're showing
interesting.
me.
It's interesting for me because I'm also getting this picture, and this is what tells me about this, you and your daughter overcoming this, because I'm getting this picture of like, it's kind of like the footprints in the sand thing. They talk about Jesus, but there was three of you. So it's like you and your daughter walking along a lake, and it's like there was three footprints. There was only one set of footprints, and then there's three. And so it's like Jesus brought you along to the point now where you can walk. And so the one set of footprints is turned into two because now the two of you can walk for yourselves. But I'm getting the visual of like around the lake and some pine trees and all that stuff. So I don't know. I'm getting the sense that somehow the lake and pine trees are specific to your world, but the
Oh, I got
footprints.
goosebumps when you said that. And I hear like go for it. If like you said you're thinking about it, they're saying don't like I heard don't be scared, go for it. Like just do it.
Yes, yes. This is it's your turn again. It's my turn. The Diana Ross song. This is your song, Ronyika. If you have not listened to that in a while, go to that song. Listen to It's My Turn. It is your turn. Listen to that song and live your life. Live your truth. This is your time. You and your daughter. This is it. So listen, go to Diana Ross, find her on YouTube, whatever. After we're done, I mean, of course, listen to us throughout the whole reading, but then go
Like,
listen.
share, comment.
Exactly. Make sure you and
Are
subscribe.
you in a cold climate or are you thinking about moving to one? Because when you talk about the lake and the trees, I didn't see snow. So the season goes from a lush green to snow on the trees. So either this is showing me the transition through summer, fall to winter. So or you're thinking about moving to somewhere that may be a little bit colder than you are now, but I'm definitely seeing the seasons change. So maybe this is something that's saying, by fall you'll be I wanted to move upstate New York. Okay, so it seems really cold and I see the snow on the trees. So, oh, you know what? And there's a lot of traffic, and I heard horns, and I'm like, why do I hear all these horns beeping from cars? So, okay, wow, all right, then it must be a go with that for sure. Um, I feel like you have friends there, like someone who is there. now who would help you out, or who would be an encouragement, or who would assist you in some way when you move, just with kind of getting acclimated with the area or whatever it is. But I do feel like there's a friend or a group of friends. Like I see, like you walking down the street with someone. So I feel like yes, it is. It's a go. Like you should. Oh, I have a business in New Jersey, so I definitely see the colder climate. Um, but then, so for me, seasons change is time usually. So if you're not in a place where it's warm now, moving to a colder climate, then it's a seasons change, which means that it's from summer to fall to winter. So this change will be something that will happen in the winter.
Yeah, I think it's the Jersey, New York.
Oh,
Yeah.
there it is.
So yeah.
See, we had to walk through that. We're here.
Yep, there you go. And again, Ronica, the one thing that came through, and it just came back to me again, this flashing, is when you. It's interesting as you were going through all this. You were, I think, you were questioning why you. I think you're religious, and I think there's a religion, and you were wondering why God wasn't with you. My point is that I was getting the thing again about the footprints. He was with you. He was carrying you. Jesus was carrying you for the period of time that you really needed it. And but you are on your own now. You're not on your own, but now you can carry yourself and your daughter. And so again, he got you there. And so,
and you know what else I heard? The blessing is in the breaking. You had to be broken. You had to, get to that place where you wanted to change. Like I felt like you really wanted to work or make this situation work, but the blessing is in the breaking, is what I heard. In that you had to be broken down in order to want to change, or to want to be something, or to even to heal, or to become something new. The blessing is in the breaking, is what I heard. And they're showing me how, like, when the bread was broken and they fed the multitude, the more you broke it, the more you got. So the more you were broken, the more you had to you had to be healed. But the way that you weren't receiving, or you weren't ready for the newness. Like they're showing me an ace of wands, and they're showing me a line through it, or just an ace. Is it ace of swords? Like your thinking wasn't there yet. So they had to break you so that you would see a new way. Like, okay, this isn't working. This is where I need to be. So they're showing me that ace of swords with a big circle around it and a line through it. Like, no, you weren't ready. Now you're ready to get there.
Yeah. And you will not have to. And this was the life lesson you needed at the time, and it has been learned. And so you will not have to worry about this replicating itself. It will not happen again. You've got that lesson. So that's something to keep in mind. So,
does peace, joy, and harmony mean something to you? Because that's the way they said it to me. Peace, joy, and harmony. Is that either what you're striving for, or that's where you're headed to? But they said it to me just like that. Peace, joy, and harmony.
Isn't that a rock band? Just kidding.
It looked like a shirt.
There you go. Peace, love, and understanding. I know that's a song. Super. She said, yes, it does. It resonates.
Okay, good, because they said it to me just like that. Okay. Yeah.
Well, Ronica, you were meant to be here tonight. Is this your first time as well? Because
I've never seen the name before, not even as you missed it. So I don't think.
Yeah, I think this is the first time. Wow, this is a lot of energy for first timers. I'm picking it up. It's kind of nice. We're working it.
They're jumping through like, look, we got new energy. We got new. Let's tell them.
Yes,
it's the first time. Okay.
Fantastic. Super.
Like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Absolutely.
Share, if nothing else, share.
Bingo. Next in line is Lynn C. And Lynn C, this is not your first time, and she'll take a general reading.
Lynn C. Okay.
Lynn C's name.
Oh, Lynn C left, Kina. Is that what you're saying?
Okay, Lynn. We're okay. We got your number, Lynn. Let's see. Next then is Serenity of Soul. Serenity of Soul. Are you still here? Oh, that's right. Because I saw Lynn. I saw that earlier. Lynn had posted something saying she's gonna have to pop out. And that was nice of her to do that, by the way. So, Serenity of Soul, general reading. Serenity, are you here? Let us know. let us know. Next in line is Jasmine. And Jasmine, I haven't seen you in a while. It's good to see you back, by the way. Can I get a love reading? You can indeed after Serenity of Soul if you are here.
And it still says Cheyenne on the,
Oh, my
or
bad.
Lord, now I'm stuck on Cheyenne.
Serenity, are you here? You are welcome, Ronica. We love being the vessel. I think we're just the vessel. But we're glad that you got the clarity you needed. That's wonderful. I don't think Serenity is here.
Going once, going twice, going 3 times. Once we pass you, don't come back and say, I was here, I was here.
Been here for 5 minutes, so you missed your name 5 times. So next in line then is Jasmine. Jasmine, are you here? We're gonna open up the list up if you're not careful.
And then after Jasmine is Devin, and then LMT.
Jasmine, are you here? Again, if you're not here, folks, we're going to move on. So speak up. Yes, LMT. Yep, you are like 2-1. And yeah, Devin, you are next actually. If Jasmine does not pop up, is this the same Devin we spoke to last week and then they left or something, or is this a different Devin? Didn't we? I don't remember.
Devin from Michigan, I think she was on here last week. I think.
I'm just remembering because we have a few. If it's one Devin or a few Devins, I don't know. I'm just kind of curious.
Lori, didn't we just finish her reading?
Uh-huh. I thought so.
Yeah, she said, like, I've been struggling with some issues lately. I'm like, we just did a full reading and it was about romance, right?
Yeah, relationship. You asked for relationship.
Okay, I'm like, I know I didn't miss it. I just said it. Okay.
So next is Devin, because again, Jasmine.
Okay, Devin, let's go with you because Jasmine isn't here. Lots of you have gotten missed, and oh well.
See you next week.
General about your health.
Devon.
There is someone.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
On top of it. Bye.
Do not put your birthdays in here and your sign, please. We do not need to know that, and I just, for your privacy, would prefer you not to put your birthday information in there. So, Claudia, I don't know if you can delete that, but don't put your birthday in here, please.
Yeah, people are crazy out there, and we don't want to put you in risk. So.
Okay, we're on Devin. General health. And don't be sorry, Claudia. I just don't want, like, we don't read like that by like your sign or your birthday. And so I just don't want your information on the internet like that. That's just all my issue is. Like, people
especially your birthday.
Yeah, people are scammers and they will, oh, this is her birthday. Oh, this, and so I just don't like your information on there. BP, I thought they were on the list. Okay. Oh, maybe I'm getting them mixed up with GP. You know what? I'll just let Kina do it, and whatever she puts on here is what's on here because I'm not gonna fight with the lady. Oh, Jasmine, we called you literally for about 5 minutes, and now we're on to the next person. Health. They're giving me a chest, like a coughing, like you have a consistent cough. I don't feel like it's COVID. but it's like a smoker's cough, like a deep phlegm that I'm feeling in there. I hear the word thyroid. Is there like, are you having issues with your thyroid? Have you been told that? Um, like I hear thyroid. That's the word that I heard, and then I get this rumbling in my chest. Um, my sinuses. I've been having. Okay, so okay, that may be the phlegm that I'm feeling in the chest. It seems to be concentrated in the chest. I don't get anything here. I get it here, and then I heard the word thyroid. So I don't know if you've had that check or if they said anything about it, but that's what I'm feeling. Are you having a difficulty with your doctor? Like, I don't feel like you're on the same page. Like, he says something, like, I feel like you two may not necessarily argue, but you don't feel like you're getting you don't feel like he's understanding and it, or he or she is understanding. So I get that there seems to be some kind of barrier between you two. So you go to the doctor, but I don't feel like you feel like you're getting the advice or the understanding that you want. So I feel like there's a struggle between you and the doctor, is how they show it, like you two going back and forth when you're in the office and you not necessarily doing whatever it is that he or she tells you to do. And I feel like it's a he, but then I feel like it's a she. So maybe you have multiple doctors. Um, Okay, she wasn't understanding my ear. Okay, yeah, I felt like that. Like you're like, no, that's not it. Like you're telling her one thing, but she's concentrating on something else. Like she's saying, oh, it's this, and this, and you're like, no, this is my primary issue, and she's wanting you to concentrate on something else. Um, and I hear the word standstill, like you're at a standstill. She won't give you what you want, but you also don't really want to go to someone else. Um, so I'm thinking that there's some kind of communication issue here. Not necessarily she doesn't understand like language, but communication as far as how to get past this. Like you're at a standstill, basically, with your doctor. Um, that's all I'm getting right now, Don. You can go ahead if you get anything else.
The only thing I was getting, Devon, is Devon.
Devin.
The only thing I was getting is don't take this to the wrong way because I don't mean to be harsh, but I got to repeat what I'm being told. It's like you're not the doctor, and apparently the doctor tells you some things, and you don't seem to think they know what they're talking about, or you're like I know better or something. You have a tendency to be the doctor, and yet you go to a doctor for advice, and
I
instead
hear
you
something about home remedies, like you're doing like home remedies in place of what they're telling you to do.
yeah,
He said, "Oh my God, that's me."
yeah. So I would suggest that just maybe you know take their advice a little more to heart and listen. It's one of those things that you have two ears and one mouth. There's a reason for that. I don't know if you've ever heard that or not, but again, two ears versus one mouth. So when you're talking, you can't hear so much, and so I would say listen a little bit more, talk a little less. But again, you go to them, you pay them a fortune to get their advice, so you may want to follow it. That's all I'm saying. Okay. I hear you. I hear you've been listening, but I'm not sure that you're getting quite the everything that's coming. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, just follow your doctor's advice and make sure that you understand completely what they're saying, because again, I think you'll be happy with the results in the end. So with that said, let's move on. Hopefully, Devin, that helped you with your question, and it did resonate with you, hopefully. And next in line is who is? Oh, LNT. LNT is wanting a specific question about housing. Am I getting my condo? You are welcome, Devin. Am I getting my condo? And let's see. Am I getting my condo?
Hi, Kayla Page. I think the list is closed. I thought Keena posted that earlier. Um, yeah.
I love that song. Um, what am I doing? What am I doing? Who are we doing again? I just popped it off there by, dang it.
LMT.
LNT's like, y'all forgot me already? What? LMT, CCC, LMT, LMT. Oh, Lord, have mercy. There we go. LMT. There's a celebration card. That's a good thing. There's 3 cups. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate. A 2 of Pentacles. The financial situation is going to be resolved. So again, apparently there's a finance attachment to this that helps to make it possible so that you overcome the finances. But yes, and you are the master manifestor. That's magician. So again, you can make it happen. You have got to be the one that makes it happen, though. So it's up to you. It sounds like when you see this coming up when you talk about real estate and you talk about celebration and you talk about finance in that regard, when you see this card, the master manifestor, which is the magician, then it tells you that you're going to have to probably be flexible. You're going to have to probably jump through some hoops, and you're probably going to have to make something happen that maybe is good. There are hurdles, and so you're going to have to figure out ways to get over those hurdles. But if you get over those hurdles because you do your manifestations, then you will celebrate. So yes, I think it's a realm of possibilities, but it's going to be up to you. And again, it's not going to be quite as easy as 1, 2, 3. There's going to be the hurdles, and the question is, can you overcome the hurdles? The Queen. This is the 9. The 9 of Pentacles. Again, money, money, money. It's all about
Leisure, money. The Lady of Leisure. And you, Don, we literally have talked about increase in finances and that she is going to get help from behind the scenes. Like, I think it's the connection to the employer. Like that 2, I think you saw a 2 of cups or 2. There was a 2 that connection is going to be what gets her a leg up.
Yep. So
because I just kept hearing package deal. So definitely increase in income, and then the help from someone outside of you, but staying in a positive mind to get to where you want. So I hear 2 weeks. I know you don't want to hear that, but I hear 2 weeks, and I hate that. I heard that a couple days ago, but I just didn't want to say it. So I heard 2 weeks. So probably July, not June.
And as you speak the thing, say, the condo is mine. The condo is mine. The condo is mine.
Oh, she refers to it that way every single time. My condo. My condo.
Yes. So, and I say that, and it will, because again, manifestation. If you put it out there to the world, and you tell the world it will be, it will be. Again, manifestation, master manifester.
I have been telling her that for the longest. Like, this is literally a lesson in you learning how powerful you are as a manifester. Like, you can speak things into existence. You just needed to understand the power of it, so you didn't just throw things out there. Like, you really needed to understand the power of your words. Life and death is in the power of your tongue. That's what they were saying. Manifesting, just speaking it. And that's kind of consistently what we've talked about, is just speaking it and let it be. And I can say that on this side of the camera, but not when I'm on the other side.
Exactly. And that goes for everybody, by the way. It is not just LMT. Everybody, you have the ability to manifest. If you say, oh my God, I'm not feeling so good today. It's amazing how you put it out there. All of a sudden, you're not feeling well, and you get drawn down. But if you say, you know what, I'm not feeling well right now, but the day will end well, and I'm going to be whatever. I mean, again, you put it out there, and so again, send positive energy. Keep doing the positive affirmations, and you will be surprised how life pivots on those small details, because they're not small. You're putting energy. Every time you speak, you put energy into the community and into the world. And if you want to put positive energy, you get it back. If you put negative out there, guess what's coming back to you? Just saying.
Um, I know Alicia isn't next, and I don't even think she's on the list, but I keep hearing out of state. She wanted to know if her daughter was going to get a job, and I keep hearing out of state, like spread your wings out of state. Like she wants that um as much as she wants to be close to you, she still kind of wants to spread her wings, and you're kind of hovering over her. But I keep hearing out of state, and I keep seeing your daughter's face, and I keep hearing out of state. So I don't know if she's thinking about it and hasn't said anything, but I definitely feel like it's out of state that she's gonna go. But it doesn't seem far, like it doesn't seem like a drastic out of state. It still seems to be a lush green area, and I hear like I feel moisture in the air, and I hear rushing water, some kind of water. So it still seems to be like near a beach or in that general area of where you live. But I do hear out of state, or maybe just no, I hear out of state, not out of the city, but out of state, like somewhere else. And I do see the stethoscope around her neck. Um, why am I seeing red and gray? Maybe that's because I saw the school that she graduated from, I think. But I do see yes on a job. She's very much qualified, and they're making it seem like it'll be um, multiple offers, and she'll have to decide which offer she wants. I do hear sign on bonus clearly, and I'm getting goosebumps. So I hear sign on bonus, I hear out of state, and I see uh, like an office, but it seems to be like a smaller office. I don't know if she wants her own practice or she wants to be in an office, but I definitely feel like it's in an office, not in a large organization. It seems to be in a more in a smaller office. It could be a part of a larger office, but it feels like it may be in like a office building, not in a hospital is how I feel like it is. She has talked about being in trouble. I definitely see, okay, then that's it. Because it spread her wings, but I feel like you're like right here over her head, and like she can't ascend because you're right here, but not in a bad way, in a protective way. Like you're an umbrella, and either you're going to move or the wind is going to blow you out of the way so she can go ahead and move forward. But I definitely see, um, her in an office. I do see signing bonus, like large amount of money to sign on, and I do see multiple offers. And I hear soon, summer, like summertime, like and I do feel like she's underselling herself on her resume, like she's not boasting her accomplishments. You paid a lot of money for this, and you have they're giving their goosebumps are getting stronger. So you're underselling. She does. I don't feel like she's under that's their words, underselling herself on her resume. Beef up that resume and make it a little bit more sparkly and shiny, and give your accomplishments, like name drop. Like I even hear name drop, like if you know somebody who knows somebody who knows somebody, you need to do that, because I'm always name dropping Oprah. I can't wait till somebody be like, oh, I know Oprah, you want to meet Oprah, here's Oprah, that's all I'm saying. So name drop. But yes, 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 job, yes, with the traveling, if that's what you want to do, because I definitely see out of state. But like I said, it doesn't seem to be far, and that may be why they're showing me that it's a short distance, is because it's temporary. So I do see a yes on that. But that came rushing in.
Is she an LPN?
I think she just got her BSN. Is that correct? Alicia, she just got her BSN, I think. And like she just graduated fresh, like May. That's why the brother was down visiting. Yes, just graduated. But is it a BSN? I think that's what it is.
So it's an audit. Is that what it is? So it's an RN?
BSN May 13th. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, isn't the BSN like you are in and then you get the bachelor's with it? Is that how it goes?
Well, I think LPN is 2 year, right? Isn't, and then an RN, and then BSN, and then the next one up. Yeah, I don't know for sure, because
Yeah.
I know that they're in demand. That's for sure. But
So yes, she is. She does have her RN. Is that what you're saying?
I thought when you get the bachelor's of nursing, that makes you the RN, where the LPN is 2 years, and then, or is it the opposite way around? I don't remember. But And it's in, she tests in July for it. Okay.
For the RN? Oh,
Yes.
BSN, then RN. So she has her BSN, and you're saying, oh, bachelor's.
Yeah, she
Okay,
tests
so
to
she's testing
become,
for her. Oh, okay, the RN. Okay, cool.
she passes,
Um,
she's a registered nurse. Right now she has a bachelor's in nursing, but when she tests, then if she passes, she'll become a registered nurse. Okay.
I feel like she's going to breeze right into it. Like I feel like she's very knowledgeable and she's going to breeze right into that and pass that test.
Yeah. Now, one thing to be aware of, Alicia, and she may know this already, so maybe talking with something you already know. But right now, the LPNs are in more demand than RNs because of the pricing, because of the way in which RNs make more money than an LPN because an LPN is a 2 year. So they make less money. So some hospitals are recruiting LPNs more because they can pay them cheaper than the RNs. So by having the RN, it's a good thing, of course, but it also puts her in a different category financial wise. So she will make good money, but it'll take her a little bit longer in the market to 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 get a job. But right now they're in such demand. Also depends on what part of the country. If she's looking to move, if she's looking in underserved communities, she will make a ton of money, and she will be quickly hired. I assure you. And we have some underserved communities here in Arizona that are desperately looking. If you go north of Phoenix, if you go south of Phoenix, and Tucson, you will find underserved communities that are paying a fortune for nurses because they do not have enough. And if she has a specialty, which she won't because she just came out, but if she was has a job offer for NICU, a NICU. Okay, NICU is the NIC unit for babies. It's the for those of you who wonder what that is. Yeah, that's a hard thing. I was on the board of the Maricopa Integrated Health, and when I would go to visit the hospital, I would go to the NIC unit specifically, and oh my God, it was such an emotional thing. Those babies, oh my Lord, they're as little as smaller than my hand, and they're being hooked up, and the ladies take good care of them, and they read to them. It's amazing. So that's wonderful. It takes a special person to do that. So I'm hoping, and I know she'll have to be, you have to be very strong and very emotionally prepared for that. So I wish her well. I wish her very, very much.
I feel like more offers are going to pour in. Like by the time she takes the test, I feel like she'll already be working. But again, I hear that signing bonus, and traveling. So,
Yeah.
or out of state. So maybe that'll be it. She'll take a travel, situation or whatever. But I
Okay.
definitely heard out of state. That's what was just blaring in my head the whole time.
Something like a locums, maybe. So where they work a few weeks here, a few weeks there. I have a friend who actually was in Washington State, and then she moved to Boston, where she did a temporary job for like 5 months, and she paid off all of her debt, all of her school debt, all of her other debts, and she had money coming out the wazoo because they get paid so
In
well.
5 months, maybe I need to go. Just
Yes, yes. And then she moved from there down to, she just moved to a sunny place. And again, so she only works for 5 or 6 months at a time in different places, but they want to keep her there. And she's like, no, I'm ready to move on. And so it's like a temporary thing, and they make such obscene amount of money. It's amazing.
and I know you didn't ask this, but I feel like being able to, like, I see her at different locations, but I see her dating.
Ooh.
Not seriously, but like I see nice looking young men, young doctors. So I do see that. Like I do see men that she's meeting in her career, that are, but they're not and these are the words that spirit use, I swear to God. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. They're not those kind of people. They are, seriously, not maybe to the point of marriage, but to the point of seriously wanting to have a connection, not just we hook up every now and then. It does seem to be that, but it seems to be that, like, I see not like a lot of them, but like, okay, in this location, maybe I met this person. In this location, maybe I met that person. So travel seems to be the thing. So they're again showing me that umbrella being blown from off of her head and you allowing her to travel. And then But I've told you, even when we've read you, that you are trying to, that you, I see you relocating or moving. And so maybe if she starts to move around, you'll move around too. But I definitely have seen that for you in readings for you. But I do see men for her, like nice. They seem a bit older, more mature, not like way older, but a little bit more older and a little bit more established and a little bit more um, focused on relationship and not just hooking up is how I see it. And I see her with a pretty little smile and a little bit of coyness and a little bit of um uh being uh flirting. That's kind of how I see it. So it seems like a yes on that. That was long, I'm sorry. But when I see it, I just say it.
Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I know a person or two who is married to a doctor, and it's not such a bad life.
So I've
Just
been
saying.
telling. Doctors have doctor friends.
For anybody who's wondering what that means, I've my spouse is a doctor, so so when I was asking those questions, it was because I have knowledge, not because of the psychic stuff. Because it was just I knew what the thing was about the nursing and the levels and so forth. So hopefully nobody took it the other way because it wasn't psychic. It was just me talking about what I know of what the conditions are these days. Angie's was psychic because Angie was picking up specific things. Mine was just kind of asking general questions about the job and how her what her level is and how that impacts things. So with that said, next in line, hopefully it helped you. We popped right from LMT to Alicia and then Alicia's daughter, and now back to the list on Tish Tish Callie, if you are here, it is your turn. This is your life, and this is your love life.
Come on down. You are the next contestant on whatever we are, Don.
The psychic is right. That's what it is.
Woo! I like that.
Come
Psychic
on
showdown. Psychic
down.
showdown.
There you go. Oh, wouldn't that be interesting? I love that. Tish. Tish, I love the last name Kaylee. Is it Kaylee or Callie? Am I saying the A right? Is it K-A-A? So if it's a capital, if it's a strong A, type in capital A to let us know because I like that name. I don't know why. I'm drawn to that name.
Okay, Tish.
Tish Tosh. Pish Posh. Tish Tosh.
They show me you being like I see the words long A. She said long A. So K as an A like that. Yeah, A Kaylee.
Kaylee.
Oh, she put the
Kaylee.
okay, yeah. When I looked at your question, love life, I saw rom com, which romantic comedy. Like you're very much a romantic at heart, and you want those butterflies. They're showing me Jennifer Lopez, like intense amount of love that you give, but you also want to laugh and have fun. Um, I hear the joy is coming. Um, Joey. Um, Joey. Joey. I hear something about Joey. Is your son? Wait, I don't know if you have a son or a daughter. It looks like it may be a daughter, but I hear the name Joey. Does that make any sense to you, Joey? Or are they saying joy, joy, joy? Joy is coming, but then I heard Joey. So it's either joy is coming or Joey. But I feel like you're very much a romantic ex. Joey is the ex. Okay. Okay, so let me see where they were going with Joey. Joey. Um, let me see. Something about now that he's out of the way. Like, we're okay. Were you considering? Because now they're showing me the Six of Cups. So, like, were you thinking about it? Because they're showing me the Six of Cups. Like, maybe you were like, maybe he comes to parent, and then you kind of think about it, or you two kind of talk. But I feel like he's moved on in his relationship, and then sometimes you just think maybe in a perfect world, maybe. But then I hear now that he's moved on, or now that he's gone, now that he's out of the way, you can concentrate on moving forward. You find it, they're showing me a door that's being closed with two hands. Now that he's gone and you've closed that door, you can open it and there's somebody fresh on the other side. No kids with him. Now that I see the door being closed, but you open it to someone else. And it seems to be a service person. So I'm wondering if you're out having something done or you're living your regular life, and this person is a person providing a service for you, and then you kind of chat it up and you decide to move, start dating. Business owner. Like I feel like this is a business owner that you meet, but you meet him in the pursuit of your regular life. Like you're just out and about running errands or doing whatever, and then you end up meeting this person, but he is a business owner, is how I see it. Don, are you getting anything?
No, I'll let you continue.
So I definitely get business owner, tall, because you look up to this person, someone that's helping you. Like I literally see you kind of smiling and laughing, and you two kind of giving each other eyes back and forth as this person does this service for you. I want to say, like, does he have his own FedEx office or his own FedEx? Like I keep getting a FedEx, but that it's his own store, not that he works there. Like maybe he is a person who owns this location, because it feels like he's doing something for you. I feel like he's doing something for you as a service that is being provided. So that's all I see. So I feel like love is coming. Joey is done, and then you will be finding new love, but in the everyday pursuit of your regular life. We are getting a lot of uh, inbox me. Okay, so I guess we have to make this announcement again. If you are getting messages from people who are asking you to inbox them, please do not. You can block them, you can report them, you can do whatever. But Sherry, where are you? You're usually on that when people do that. Like, where are you, Sherry Berry? That's your love. That's your joy to give. But no, I'm just playing. But if you are getting people that are telling you to inbox you, they are in no connection with us. We are not. These readings are free. Do not be scammed by these people. We are not in any way affiliated with them, and we do not charge you. It's completely free, and I would not inbox them, and I would most definitely block them or report them if that's what you would like to do. But Tish, that's all I have for you. You said Christina is next, Kina.
Shalom alaikum. We did her already, right? Shalom alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, we did her.
Yeah. Christina Maldonado.
Was that about the house? Salam alaikum. Is she the one?
Yes, and we told her that it was going to take a little longer to sell.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right, Kina. I'm like, I know we. Okay. Okay. Fine. So the next person is Christina Maldonado. It's been a minute, huh? Christina, are you still here? But let me see. Oh, go ahead.
I say after Christina is, let me get the list back up here again in front of me. Stephanie St. Augustine, and then Nikki.
So if you're all here, get ready that you're coming out. So Christine is here. Okay. And she said general. Okay. So I got a raging raven, like I got a big black bird just soaring through the night. So I got a raging raven, like on a mission to get somewhere, to do something. Like you have a place that you need to be. So I got a raging raven, like just soaring through the air, like you're on a mission to get to something, but it's something that you've been called to do. When I The way that they're showing it to me is like the raven from the Bible that or the bird that went out to feed the prophet when he was out in the wilderness and God sent the raven to feed them or the bird to feed them. That's what I'm getting. You have a purpose that you're soaring toward. You already know what the purpose is. It doesn't seem like you don't know. This is your mission to get there. But it's through the night. So are you going through a dark night of the soul? Because they're showing it to me as night. You're just soaring ahead to get to some place, but you don't necessarily know, what your purpose is and you know where you're supposed to be going, but you're soaring through the night. So you're the darkness. Um, you don't seem to like the darkness. You don't seem to like the unknown. You don't necessarily know what's next. You seem to like order is how they're breaking it down to me. You like decency and order. Those are the words that are being used. And the mission that you're on now is just telling you to go, but you like, okay, well, if I go, then what'll happen after this and what happened after that and what happened after that. And you don't seem to know, but you know there is a mission that needs to be taken, that you need to accomplish or something that you need to do because they just show you as a bird soaring powerfully ahead, but in the night. So I'm getting darkness. So either dark night of the soul or something that is happening where you can't necessarily see clearly and you're uncomfortable about the darkness. You're uncomfortable about the unknown and you really want to know what's happening next. Like, what is my next step? So after I do that, then what's next? Then what's next? And you don't seem to be getting the information. You seem to be getting on an as needed basis. Okay, you did this, and then now this, and then now this, and you want to see the full length of the thing. Like, do I even want to take the first step if I don't like where I'm going or if I don't like all the things in between? But I do hear that it'll get easier, and I feel like so I see like the sun rising. So there is so in the distance, there's the sun that is coming up. So there is going to be light coming and it will get easier and you will, raven. There's something about ravens, something powerful about ravens, but you will be able to, keep moving forward ahead to wherever it is that you're supposed to be going, but it's the unknown that isn't you're not happy about or that you don't know that like that's what they keep showing me you're not happy about it but the daytime is coming or like the sunrise is coming and you will be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Those are the words they're using and that's what I'm getting. God, it's hot in here.
Christina, do you have two? Mm-hmm. Christina, do you have grandchildren? Because I'm getting the youngest granddaughter. Youngest granddaughter. Do you have grandchildren? I guess that's the best question to ask first. Do you have grandchildren? Because I'm getting something about a young granddaughter, youngest granddaughter. Do 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 do. Christina, come out, wherever you are. Okay, no, I just have the youngest granddaughter. No, I just have the youngest granddaughter. My mother passed. So to make sure to make sure
Maybe she saw me fanning and she thought, oh, Don's bringing in the dead people. It must be my mom.
no. So you do have the young. You do no grandchildren. Okay. So I was wrong. Okay, good. At least because it says no. I just have the youngest granddaughter. My mother passed away in July. No grandchildren. So you have a child, but you don't have a grandchild. That's what you're saying, correct? To make sure I understood that right, because I was confused.
Right, because it says I just have the youngest granddaughter, but then it says no grandchildren. So
yeah,
maybe she meant just I don't even know.
So maybe yes, yes. yes.
Brandon, bring me some vodka.
So you're saying that you have a daughter, yes, a granddaughter, no. Is that right?
Oh, it's her niece. Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. Okay, let's take it one question at a time. Do you have children at all? Do you have any children? I have a daughter and I have no grandchildren. Got it.
Okay.
Got it. Okay.
This delay can kill us all because it makes it funny though. It's funny because it's nice. So the energy was not meant for you, and because again, I'm guessing because I was getting granddaughter energy, and so the message was not for you because again, I was connecting to a granddaughter, and yes, your daughter may be the granddaughter to the woman who just passed, but no, I was connecting to your grandchild, and oh Lord, hmm. Wait, wow, and
Are you having a financial situation? Because I feel like you wanted to ask something about finances. Um, and I heard something about finance and money. And again, they're showing me the image of money flying away. So is there a large repair or something that you just recently had to do and you feel like you had to spend a lot of money on it? Because they're again showing me the image of money flying away or walking away from you, um, and you being concerned about money. Um, I see pentacles, but they're showing me the four, like you're is it the four? Yeah, the man who's holding on to the money really tight. So you're very concerned about finances. And I feel like you've made a large purchase or you've had to spend something on very large, a large amount of money on something, a repair or something, and you're worried about recouping that money. And then I see like the money flowing in like a river is how they're saying it. Like you will recoup the money, you will get the money back, but you already know that. You already know. You always are on top of it financially. You always do whatever you need to do in order to do it, but you feel like you you're kind of tired of having to um, get to a point and then um, like you're tired of having to work so hard is how they're making it seem to struggle so much is how they're making it seem to me. And then they're showing me like a river of flowing. And I hear the words, the river, the money will flow like a river. So the money is coming to you. And then I hear new idea. Do you have a new business that you're trying? I feel like you want to do a business or something about a business. And I feel like you're up north in like the northeast corner of the United States. And so I get that, but I also get that like you have a new business idea and you're not sure. Is it something with photography or pictures or something that I'm kind of getting about a new idea? And they're saying, yes, walk forward on that idea. It seems to be something that you enjoy doing. So I hear a new idea and I hear, yes, move forward on the new idea. And then the money will flow like a river. Whatever you're doing now seems to be like a bit of a grind or a bit of something that leaves you tired at the end of the night. And then this new idea seems to be something that you'll still be a little bit tired, but it'll be something that you enjoy, something that is your love, something that makes you happy. So whatever your new idea is, and I want to say photography because I keep seeing photos like of you taking photos of stuff or pictures or something to do with photos or pictures or advertisement, something along that line. But they're saying yes with the new idea is how I'm seeing it. I don't see you commenting, so I don't even know if I'm right, but that's what I get. New idea. Yes, moving forward with it, money flowing like a river. And what I hear is they want it to be clear. They understand. Like I feel like you've expressed your exasperation with the way things are going in your life. And they're like, yes, we get it. We hear you. This is what we're sending to you in order to move forward. That's that Raven thing. Just move forward with it. And I think you want to know that it's going to be a solid business plan before you do anything. And they're saying just move forward. Take the first step. Get it started. Do whatever you need to do. And then as you move forward, the money will flow like a river because it'll be something that you enjoy. But I definitely feel something like either advertising or photography or something of that nature is how I see it. But definitely a new business. And that's all I get.
Are you in? Chicago or in Pittsburgh, somewhere in that area, maybe Cleveland. And are you in that?
I got that northeast area.
Mm-hmm. And if the answer is yes, yes, and where, or just no and where, if you don't mind, wherever it is. For some reason, I'm being drawn to Chicago. I don't know.
Oh, she bought a house last August.
Mm-hmm. No, you're not in those areas. Okay, because I was being drawn to that area. It's interesting.
Oh, the Walla Walla, Washington lady. Okay, we're around that area. We're close. Okay. Oh.
We are half a continent away. Well, it's a great place. Walla Walla is nice. So yeah, this energy was not meant for you because the person I was being drawn to, like, for some reason in Chicago, and it was crazy. But
and I kept getting northeast.
Yeah.
North.
You got the north part right. You got the north part right.
We got the north. You're north. It's just that way. Everything's flipped in the camera. So I saw east. It was west. I saw it flipped in the camera.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
But it definitely seems like a yes on the business. So
yeah. Good. Hopefully it helped you, Christina. And next in line, and I think the next person said they were here already as well, and that's Stephanie. I think Stephanie said she's here too. So Stephanie, you are next. And Stephanie is looking for general. Stephanie, you are here, right? Because I think I do recall. I thought she.
I know. Oh yes. San Augustine, yes. Okay. I hear take your place. Like take your place, get in position, take your place in line. And I see people in line to get into somewhere. So I hear take your place in line. You need to, like you're in a seat and they're saying, no, get up, and you'll have to go up on stage and take your place in line. You're going to miss out on the opportunity because you won't even get in line to get the help. Like, are you needing assistance with something? Because they're making it seem like if you get in line, you'll get the help that you need. So, like, I see you sitting down and like you're watching something happen, and they're like, get up and get your place in line. And if you get in line, you'll get it. But the line doesn't seem to be long. Like if you get in line now, you'll be right up close. Like there's maybe 1, 2, 3 people in line, and you're maybe number 4. So they're saying, get up and take your place in line. And it's something, and then they don't show me what you're going to the window for. Like it's like you're watching something from the outside, and they're saying, get up, walk up there. And it's an elevation. That's what they're clearly showing me, is that you're down here. And if you take your place in line, you will be elevated. You have to elevate yourself in order to get up and get your place in line. And then the assistance that you need is there. So you need to walk toward the assistance, and you're not doing it. You're not taking your place in line. Or could be something with theater, but I feel like it's you not being proactive is the word that I hear, to take your place in line or to do what you need to do to get the assistance that you need. You're watching the world walk by, or watching the world go by, instead of taking your place in the world. You're watching it, and they're saying, no, get up and take your place in it. Be active in it. So what they're telling me to tell you is to be proactive, to at least step up to it, to elevate yourself up to the level that you need to be. And then the assistance that you need is up there, but they're not going to help you down here. They are making it clear that this is where you are, and you need to step up to get in the line. So elevate yourself and then move forward to get the assistance that you need, is how they're making it seem to me. And then that's it, because they just keep showing me the elevate yourself and then move forward. So that's all I got down. Okay,
I'm going to go back 1 second more. Christina, I keep getting this image, and so it's going to sound strange, okay? So go with me on this one. And I haven't had this happen in a while, but it has happened But again, I don't know who the. I mean, it just taken for what it was worth. Okay. The point is I do see you having eventually. Your daughter is going to have three children. The third is going to be the granddaughter. That granddaughter, I see her in Chicago. I see her at Loyola going to law school. And I see her being in a situation where she will eventually be taking care of you in your older age. And I see you being with her and her taking care of you. And so this is something that, again, I kept getting this image and this picture. And I'm like, how does this make sense? I very seldom see these future pictures, but this is one I see. So do not be surprised when your daughter has three kids and that third child is the youngest will be a granddaughter, and that granddaughter will eventually go on to law school, and she will go to Loyola in Chicago. That's the connection to Chicago I'm getting. Her husband will most likely be the Pittsburgh native or whatever, because Pittsburgh came in, but she's going to Loyola to law school, and you will be living with her down the road. So, Grandma, be careful with your granddaughter. Take care of her when she's young. She's going to take care of you when you're older. That's what I'm getting. Crazy,
That's
I know.
very future forward, Don. That's like,
Yeah, yeah. And I don't usually get those kind of readings, but I kept getting this image and it kept coming to me, and I was like, everything was making sense, but yet nothing was making sense. That's what I'm seeing. So don't be surprised. Write it down someplace, and then in 20 years, find me. I don't know. We'll see. Next in line is, who is next in line?
okay, so Stephanie is saying that she has been procrastinating, and that's what they're saying. You need assistance, but you won't even step up, elevate yourself to get it. That's what the line is. You're in line, but they won't show me what you're in line to get. And they're saying step up, get your place in line so you can get the assistance that you need. Because they were clear that it was assistance. She said she's procrastinating filling out for the baby formula settlement paperwork. So they're saying get your place in line, you know, and you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's the elevation. Step up to do it. So if you said you can't figure out what you need to act on, well, I mean, first step would be probably filling out the paperwork or something like that. Like, we always think it has to be something big and bold, like I have to move to a foreign country and go in the wilderness on some long journey and have this enlightened experience. It could be just as simple as filling out that paperwork and getting a settlement or getting whatever it is, but they are clear you are here and you need to elevate yourself. So you saying, I don't know what I need to act on, is that could be it's not always a big bold move where I need to do this. It could be as simple as that. For me, one time the act was just getting the business cards. Then it was just getting the LLC. And then it was just starting the website. So it's not always big, bold things. Sometimes it's just a little thing. Just, and you never know. Like, you not doing what you're supposed to do or you not getting in line could mean that you're missing out on a connection with somebody, because they're showing me the Two of Cups now, but they're not showing it to me in a romantic way. They're showing me a Two of Cups that's moving to a Three of Cups. So it's some kind of like, okay, this is a relationship that you're, the Three of Cups to me, is it Three of Cups or Three of Pentacles? The Three of Pentacles, because Cups is the celebrating ladies. So the Three of Pentacles seems to be them in that church, and then there's somebody in the Rider Waite. I think it's them.
The advice because it's three at the top, and then they're watching somebody.
Okay. So
Right.
yes, that's it. Because yes, I just saw the Three of Cups, and no, it's not that. That's the ladies celebrating. So it's not that one. It's the Three of Pentacles. Okay. So yeah, you getting information from somebody to help you. You, like, this person has information that will help you. And if you won't even take your place in line, you won't even make that connection. You're going to miss your opportunity, is what they're saying to me. You won't even make the connection. You won't take the first step, which you don't realize if you take that first step, then the next person you need to meet there, then the next person you need to meet is there. So you won't even move forward. They're saying, they're clearly showing, we're not going to help you from here. Elevate yourself to the next level, get your place in line, and then we'll move you forward. The help, and they clearly said the help you need, you get in line to get the assistance that you need. So it's clearly something about needing help and you not even stepping up to take the help. Like, you've cried out about it, and it seems that you've even had direction. Like, I feel like people have given you suggestions and you're like, oh, that sounds like a lot of work. Oh, I don't really want to do that. Oh, who's going to keep the baby? Oh, who's going to do this? Like, you seem to be like, people are giving you answer. And at this point, I see a group of or a bunch of exasperated people who are tired of giving you the same information or the same advice or suggestions and you not moving on it. Because at this point, it seems like I'm just blowing smoke. I'm saying stuff and it's just going over you or it's just going in this ear and out that ear. And so what they're saying is move forward, take some of the advice and move forward with it. So that's your thing. Get up and go. Get up and go. Move, move, move. So that's all I got. So who's next?
The other thing else I have to add for Stephanie is the I think Angie, I think pretty much covered most of what I was going to say. Just the most important thing is just get going. Just get going. Just do it. Get doing. Get her done. Get her done. Next in line is I'm so distracted sometimes. Angie, I watch you do your readings, and I can't help myself. Sometimes I just watch you do your thing, and it's like it doesn't. It's like, oh, my turn now. I'm like, I just love watching it.
I like it when the information is fast and furious, like it comes
Yeah.
through, and I just have to get it all out, blah 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 blah, because that really means that I'm not pulling for it. It's coming, it's coming, it's coming. And they were clear about the vision that they were giving me for Miss Stephanie.
Yeah, and that confidence and that directness. It's like I just sit there and watch them going, God, I love that. Because for me it doesn't flow that way, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm just like, and all. Angie's my hero. You all know that. Angie's my hero. One day I'll be able to read like Angie.
Don't let Don fool you. Don is a whiz, and don't let him start throwing out those cards and that feeling hits you. It's like, and another thing, and another. But together we are even better. Like we get on the same page. Watch out, because you're about to get a reading and a word.
Exactly. You open a dictionary because it's time to get a reading.
We're about to get a word. Okay. So
Exactly.
Nikki Wilbur, she wants a general. So this is how they show me Nikki when I first see her. They show me a Google map, and you're like this. You're all over the place, and you won't settle down. You're a praying person, definitely, because I hear you crying out, praying out, but you're sitting in a pain that you need to let go of or that you need to move through. You are, okay. And because I know that your mom has passed, you are very much clinging to her being gone. I want someone like my mom. I'll never have anybody like my mom. You are very much um, like your mom, is what they're saying in some ways. In some ways, but I'm hearing know your worth. That's what I'm hearing. Know your worth, but not only in words. They're making it seem like know your worth, but not in words. In truth and honesty, know your worth. Know who you are. Know what you bring to the table. Know, understand the power that you have. You have a generation. They're showing me a generation of children that you need to lay a foundation. You need to get them someplace, and they need to be steady. Like they need to be in one spot and not moving around, because they show me you like this and they don't seem to have a consistent spot. And so they're saying lay down, like put down a foundation someplace and stay there. Like, yes, you are free and moving around, but they're saying you need to be stable. You need to be in one spot so that you can build up, because you're in survival mode over and over and over again. Let me start over. Let me start over. Let me start over. But you're running from something, and the way that they make it seem to me is that you're running from loneliness. You get in one spot and you tell too many people your business, is how they're making it seem to me. You And so all these people know your business, and then there's conflict, and now I'm ready to go. Get somewhere else, conflict, and I'm ready to go. They're saying move in silence. Stop telling people your business. Move in silence is one thing that they're saying to me. Stability is the second thing I'm saying to you. And understand the power that is within your children. Like, you haven't even recognized all of the power that they have, and all of the all of the energy they're spending trying to be in survival mode with you, always having to be the new kid at the new school, the new surroundings, the new friends, no stability. And they're saying you need to give them that groundwork, that foundation. You need to stay in one spot. You're very good at finding how to make money and surviving. They want you to build and to grow. Stop surviving, build and grow. So put down a stake somewhere and then stay and move forward. But again, stop, like they're saying, stop this. Stop telling people all of your business is what they're telling me clearly. And, do some of the things and just be okay with the, stop looking for all the accolades on there. Like, I feel like your mom would have been like, oh, you did such a great job, blah, blah, blah. So you're looking for that in someone else, and they're saying just be okay with the accomplishment, with the self-accomplishment. You don't need so many people in your business. That's one of the things they're saying, because every time you make any stride forward, somebody's there in need, and you have a bleeding heart. They show me a bleeding heart, and you give, and then you're back in survival mode. You need to think about, they're showing me you as a circle, a nucleus of you and your children. That's where your concentration is. These are able-bodied adults that you're helping, that you don't need to. You have children. That's what they're saying. Focus, stability, stop telling everyone your business. And then that's what I
got. The first thing I got was celebration. So congratulations. Did you do did something just happen? And I'm getting celebration. Are you celebrating something today?
She just got a new job. Today was day one back in the healthcare. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. And the healthcare, that's what I was getting. So, okay, it makes sense. I was getting that. And you know what I'm going to say next, because I'm getting that call to Angie location. So, and you're pregnant? That's the other celebration. Okay. Congratulations. I hope, I don't know. Are you another Angie Flint, Michigan person? Because I'm getting that energy as well. Seriously, is she? Oh, you know her. Oh, okay. Well, because I was getting that same energy. I'm like, I know where this person is. So again, so congratulations on the new job and the new child. But I was getting the new job pretty much more than the child. The job was like, yeah, the job was something I was getting.
Oh, she just found out today. Oh, so you got a lot of good news. New job, new baby.
What is that? Yeah, that's anyway, something was just hitting my head. It was just like, what's her name? It's Billie Holiday. God bless the child. God bless the child. Yes. Wow, love that. 4 months. You're 4 months in. Congratulations. Well, no, I was getting that energy about the new job, and it seems like this is a good fit for you. I get the feeling like this is going to be a good fit for you. That's why I was getting a celebratory moment too, because I think this is not just a new job. I think this is a job in the right direction, the right step. I think this is going to be a good fit for you. I get the feeling like there's and it's interesting because, but the one thing that I do sense is that I'm not sure how to put it, so I'm just going to spit it out. And it is that be careful not to do that reflection thing, or that where you and the people that you care for, make sure you don't put your parent, your mom, in them. Don't see it. Don't see more. You know what I'm saying? That
transference, kind of like okay.
Yeah.
We're here, Dad.
Yeah. Make sure you don't do that, because I sense there's a fear. I'm sensing that there's an impulse that you're going to face to kind of do that, and you're going to, when you see these people, you're going to do the transference with your mom, and you're going to see your mom there, and that's not going to be helpful to you, because you need to keep a more objective point of view when dealing with people in these ways. And so be careful to make sure that you keep your mom's your feelings toward your mom and your mom's life insulated, and you don't bring that and do the transference to the person, because the person may not be worthy, for one. Not saying that's bad or good. They're just not your mom. But more importantly, your objectivity is important in this line. So I think that you're very well suited for this. I think this is going to be a great opportunity for you. I think you're going to do very well with it. And again, congratulations, because again, the first thing I got was celebration. And I was thinking, wow, interesting. What does this mean? So, but again, I think my celebration was more toward the job than the baby. But again, congratulations on the baby too. But I was getting the job. The job was hitting me. So congratulations.
But while Don was talking, I just kept seeing this. Close your mouth. Close your mouth. You don't have to get to know everybody immediately, and you don't have to save everybody. Like, your mom was your cheerleader, is how they're making it seem. And so you look for that in other people. But what happens is they take advantage of you. They're saying concentrate on your nucleus and not so many adults who can take care of themselves, is how they're making it seem to be. And they're saying wait on love. Like, that isn't even your priority right now. Get settled, get focused, get stable in one spot where you can be like, oh, I've been here a year or 2 years or 3, but stable in one spot where you can move forward and make future forward decisions, not always in survival mode, is how I get it. But that's it.
Super. Well, hopefully it helps you. Again, congratulations. Sounds like it's been an amazing day for you. So with that said, next in line is Marissa Lopez, general reading. Marissa, are you here? And next, and while we wait for Marissa, let me go and say who is next beyond Marissa. Marissa, and then
Clean music lover.
There you go. So,
the Celtic fan. I don't see anything for him.
I thought you see a loss. Don't you see a loss for him?
Yes, a big L.
Yes, exactly. Depression and loss. Don't know what it's about, but I see a loss coming very soon.
And then Quinn Davis is after that, and then Elizabeth after that. Okay, so
nice.
Marissa, general.
Is she still here? Are you here, Marissa?
Oh, I don't even know. Marissa, are you still here? If Marissa's not still here, then did we say Quinn was next?
Clean music lover. Are you still here, clean music lover?
Oh, clean music lover and Quinn. Are either of you here?
Valerie, I don't know if you're on. I don't even recognize this.
Valerie, no, you're not on the list. The list closed about an hour or two ago, or at least about an hour or so ago.
Exactly.
No, Kill, the list is not open. It closed about an hour ago. We've been on for about 2 hours, and the list usually fills up in like the first 30 minutes of the session. So if you want a reading, you really need to get on there quickly, because we take about 20 to 25 people, and that takes us about 3 hours to read because we have so much information that we provide. So we start at 6 p.m. Arizona time. So you literally want to get as soon as you possibly can to get a reading. But no, the list is closed.
And we will be back. Tomorrow morning I'll be back here, and then next Wednesday, Angie and I will be back here, same bat time, same bat channel.
And we'll be doing class on Tuesday, so please feel free to come to class.
Yes. Did anybody, by the way, while we're waiting for, who was it to speak up? And
Marissa, clean music lover, or Quinn?
Yeah, while they were waiting for one of them to pop in to confirm they're here. Did anybody get any kind of feelings from the full moon that happened? I know there was a lot of crazy energy. It was a super full moon. It was crazy.
You know what, Don? I honestly don't know, except for them, like me waking up and seeing that big bright moon outside my window. I don't know that, like, it normal, like. And I want to say that full moons don't always affect me, but sometimes they do. So I don't think that I got anything specific. Like, I don't feel supercharged, but I did start the week off like, I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be happy. It's going to be happy. So I don't know that that's what it gave me, but I don't know that I got anything from it this time. And then today's the 666 portal.
Oh, interesting.
Everybody forgot that because
You
it's
mentioned that. Yeah, I think you mentioned that
666 yesterday.
earlier
Yeah,
today or something. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, interesting. I forgot about that. Yeah.
yeah.
And Gwyneth said she did. She got anxiety. Kel said getting sick today or something, feeling sick. Curly Girl, I'm almost always extra emotional on full moons.
Okay.
And Curly Girl, you're almost up because the last three people were not here. Then Elizabeth. Elizabeth, if you're here, let us know. And if not, then it's Curly Girl. So Curly Girl, you're actually almost next. Elizabeth, if you are here still, confirm it so we can go to you. Otherwise, we're moving on to Curly Girl.
And then, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, Kel, I felt good about the super strawberry. Yeah, it was kind of cool. What were you going to say?
And that's what I was gonna say. Like, I again follow Catherine Metcalf on the on Facebook, and she told us, to check the house that it's in. And again, it's in Sagittarius, and Sagittarius is my 10th and 11th house. And your 10th house is social, like how the world sees you, or social, like your online presence, or you're out and about. So that was one area. And then I think the 11th was Keena, correct me if I'm wrong, like family or something like that. 666 isn't bad, Kel. That's, like, for me, it's not. Like, sixes in tarot are usually overcoming. Like, 5 is the chaos, 6 is the victory. So sixes are good. Only certain religious things made 666 bad, or certain, omens like that. But sixes aren't bad. Sixes are actually victory. It's the next step. But yes, good. But today is 666. So all of you birthday people. Oh, and today was Lewis Black's birthday from class last night. He told us that today was his birthday. So happy birthday. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what, yeah, because he said it was his birthday. So happy birthday if you're still on here. And then somebody said happy anniversary to Eve, Etta Mae Fowler, and Project Lamar Dixon, married 26 years. So happy anniversary. That's a long time to be married.
Who is that?
Somebody was saying happy anniversary to somebody. I don't even know if we know this person, but they said happy anniversary to Etta Mae Fowler and Broderick Lamar Dixon. So happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. Good job.
Is Liz here? Did Liz say yes? Oh, Liz.
Yeah, she's here.
Okay, she is here. Okay. Okay. All right, Liz. She said, Alicia said her brother is old. He's vintage. Oh, and Alicia says she'll be in class next Tuesday, so I'm looking forward to that.
Nice. Hey, Liz, didn't you post that thing today, by the way, that funny with the woman with the bathing suit backwards? Wasn't that you, or was that Wendy? I thought it was you, and then Wendy commented on. Did you see it, Angie?
No.
Yeah, it's very funny. There's a husband and wife, or it seems to be a male and female that way, but I think you're husband and wife, and they're walking up the beach, and he has a Speedo on, and they're older, and she has her bathing suit on, but it says, I think your bathing suit's on backwards or something, and so you have to see it.
She said yes, so she must have been the person that posted it. Kel, go and check. Like, you can go. There's this app called Horos, Horos. If you put in like your birthday and the time that you were born and the city that you were born in, it'll calculate all of your sun, moon, and rising, and it'll give you your houses, and you can see what house is in. And again, my Sagittarius was in my 10th and 11th house, and so you could go on there and see that, and it'll calculate all that stuff for you.
Oh, what's it called?
Horos, Horos.
Horos. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And it'll give you your houses. It'll give you daily prediction stuff. It'll give you your sun, moon, and rising. There's a lot of stuff. And like, you can even pay whatever the fee is to get more information unlocked. But it's a very good resource as far as like sun, moon, rising, houses, and stuff like that. So when Catherine tells us what house it's in, or what moon it is, I go and be like, oh, what moon is that in my house, and what is that? And so I'm aware. She said that's what you need to work on based on that moon. So moon in Sagittarius, that in my house, that's what I need to work on.
So it's Horos, right?
Horos, yes.
Natal chart.
And I think the app is like a purple or bluish and white.
Yeah, and it has like a little sun moon thing.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna look at this.
And then you can even put your friends' information in there and compare the stuff. But it tells you your personal life, your emotions, your profession, your luck. It tells you like the little aspects of the sun, moon, and all that stuff like
Mhm.
that. And then it tells you your houses. It tells me a lot more stuff than I even understand how to use. But when Catherine tells me to go look, that's what I go and look at. And I'd be like, oh, okay, that's what she meant.
Yeah. And for anybody who knows, Catherine Metcalf, she is the whiz. She is amazing. So, and if you ever have a chance, check her out. Catherine Metcalf, MEDCALF, I think is
Yeah,
right.
she's in our both of our friend lists, and she's on there, and she puts a nice post about each moon and like what degree it is, and all the stuff that like what we may go through emotionally or whatever it is. She gives a nice, and this is free just on her page if you're like her friend. So she gives a lot of good stuff.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
Last name Eliza. Please take your birthday off of there. I just don't like when people put their birthday down there, and we usually don't need your birthday in order to read you. So can you like delete your comment about about your boyfriend? I mean about your birthday, and then the list is also closed. So we can't even do your reading tonight. But Don will be back on in the morning. But please don't put your birthday.
Yeah, and that's good advice. Anytime you're on the net, don't put your stuff out there because people can use it to not to your advantage but to theirs.
And
So
with all the people that are scamming every single day, even the medium, the lady here, Alison Dubois, every single day she's posting about if it isn't spelled exactly like this, it's a fake. If they put an underscore at the beginning or like she must be having a hard time with people trying to scam her name. But there's a lot of scammers out there who are like using variations of your name and then going and inboxing people and asking them for readings. We would never contact you and say, hey, do you want a reading? We don't operate that way. If you contact us, then we'll respond or we do it here free. And the classes that we do on Tuesdays online, but we would never be like, oh, I felt connected to you. Call me or connect to me and I'll
right,
give you a reading. We just don't do that. And those are scams.
exactly. Yep. So you have to play with that
So
aspect.
Liz wanted a love reading. This is our Liz, right? Liz from class.
Liz, I thought you were married. Did
Right.
we
I'm like, this is our Liz from class, right? That's why I'm kind of side-eyed.
did we miss something? I don't know. Liz, can we talk? Can we talk? Can we talk?
Oh, or is this the other? No.
No, because remember I asked you about the posting that she posted.
Yeah.
This is our Liz.
She's saying no, she's not married. Wait a minute. She says, you know what I want.
Well, apparently I don't.
You want to know about her health? Is that what you want to know? Like if you're going to get better, is that what you want to know? Because I feel like I've like you've missed our post sometimes, and then you've missed the live, and then you say, "Am I going to get married?" She says, "Okay, I am married." Maybe that was just a joke. So I think that what she wants to know is if her health is going to get better, because that's usually the question she posts, and then I see yes. So is it that you want to know that you're going to get better?
Yes, I think that's the question. The thumbs up. I think she wants to know about that.
Who is GD? Why do they keep saying, did I miss?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't think GD was on the list. I don't think they made the list.
No, I don't think it's the Liz. Is it the Liz? It's not the Elizabeth from class. No, Don. It's our Liz from not. Tina says she thinks it's the other Elizabeth from Tuesday's class, but it's not her.
It, yeah, she's saying that it is her, but it's health, not relationship.
Okay, health. So it's the Liz from Monday night class.
Monday class. Yes,
Okay, yes. Tina thought it was the other Liz, Libby,
Libby.
from
Okay.
Tuesday.
Okay. Elizabeth. Oh yeah, that's yeah. No, this is Elizabeth from class. Oh, Monday nights. Yeah.
Okay, so she's saying health. She wants her health. Okay.
Yeah.
You want to know if you're going to get better. I feel like you're on some heavy medication, like heavy, like pain medication. Um, and you are really trying to, the way they're making it seem is that you're really trying to get back to your full health, like get back to your normal, and you're kind of, is a doctor telling you that you're kind of making it worse, like you're straining too much or you're doing too much too fast? Like you really don't want to rest. And I understand why you don't want to rest, but I feel like they're saying that you're doing a little bit too much too fast and you really need to heal more, and you just don't want to lay there, is how they make it seem. But I feel like you're on some heavy medication that is kind of making you lay down or be a little bit like you don't like it because it makes you loopy or it makes you kind of disoriented, kind of out of it, and you want to be your regular natural self. And so you're trying to um you're trying to force yourself to get stronger, but you need to rest. Like they're making it clear that you need to rest. High angel eyes, and that's what I'm getting. Like heavy medication that makes you loopy, that you don't necessarily enjoy that feeling, but that you're also pushing yourself a little too much because you want to. Like I feel like you're going to physical therapy, and I just feel like you're trying too hard to get back to your normal mobility, is how they're making it seem, because I feel like you had a serious surgery, is what I'm getting, Don. So I don't know if you're getting something different, but I do feel like your recovery is slow, but you think it's too much rest, but think about the seriousness of what your surgery was and how that needs to mend and heal itself, because that's what they're showing me. Like maybe it was, opened up like that, and you need to give it time to heal and mend back. So they're showing it to me like this, like it needs to mend back, and you're thinking that more is better, but they're saying less is more. This is a very serious situation, and you do need the rest, and that's how I'm getting. But your recovery is just slow, and it's not at the pace that you want.
Yeah, it's kind of like Texas style brisket, low and slow. It's to keep the low activity enough to be convalescing, but not too much to stress. And then slow as in it's taking time, but you're gonna get there. It's a low and slow process. So again, just like Texas brisket, low and slow.
Texas
250
brisket.
to 12 hours.
Are you having Texas brisket while you're there? Are you having Texas brisket, Don?
I have not had it yet, but I have had chicken fried steak. The first day I had my chicken fried steak. Hell yeah, with the white gravy. Oh my God, it was so good. I'm like,
With a good biscuit with it? Did it come with a nice biscuit? Because you can't have chicken fried steak without a nice biscuit or something.
no. In Texas, we don't do biscuits with chicken fried steak. Oh no, with Texas, it's right, just the big old, and it's like this piece, like it's like this big, and with all that gravy, and then the French fries to slop it up, and I'm like, I was in heaven, hog heaven. And today I had my jumbo burrito, which is something I've had from La Mexicana right there on Montrose for years. And that place has been there as long as I can remember. And I went there again. I got my big old jumbo burrito, and the burrito is like this thick and about this long, and it's filled with ground beef and sour cream, and there's just light and you love it. Yeah. And of course, I had to go to Barnaby's and get my little burger with my bacon and blue cheese, because that's a standard too for Barnaby. So
Linda says she thinks Texas does it all big, and I'm gonna have to agree with you on that.
Absolutely,
a nice big Texas man.
My husband thought that too. When he met me, he's like, "Look at that big old Bubba." It is true. When I walked into the bookstore. It was a bookstore's coffee shop, and he said, and myself and my friend Carrie, we walked in together, and she was laughing. Apparently, I was laughing. I don't know. He says we were loud. I'm never loud, so I don't know what he's talking about. But anyway, he's like, look at that big old Bubba, because at that time I had blonde hair and it was longer, and I had mutton chops like Toby Keith used to wear, and little mutton chops with a little goatee, and he's like, and my cowboy boots, because I came to dress. I had the cowboy boots. I had my blue jeans on. I had like this blue shirt on over top of a Henley, a white Henley. And he's like, he felt instantly in love, and I don't blame him. I was cute. And I was an Aggie, and the first thing I ever said to him was, howdy. And he looked at me, and it's so funny. It's so
funny. He had a for real cowboy.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
wait a minute.
Yeah. And it's funny because I know I'm from Baltimore, and I lived in Germany all those years. And then I went to Texas A&M for just, at that point, I think it was at A&M for like 2 years. And my friend who I was with there in here when we went visiting to Houston and we ran into him, she's from California. And so between the two of us, howdy is not, but at A&M we say howdy. It's just something we do. And so when I said howdy, she looked at me and she says, what the? And she stopped and she's like, oh.
Where'd that come from?
Exactly. She realized I was talking to somebody behind me, and she's like, oh, okay. So 26 years later, by the way.
Oh my gosh, another 26 years. That other guy was saying that they had been married 26 years. And 26 is my birthday, so I'm just going to go with that being a great number.
Let's go with that. Absolutely. Yeah, 26 years from one howdy.
Oh my gosh, I love that. Yeah. I love that. Oh, that is beautiful. See, that's why I want my love story to be like, and then we bumped into each other, and then we've been together forever, and they're still together.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because I didn't call him back the next day, and then he was irritated because he's like, how dare he not call me back? And I waited like 2 days, and then I called him, and then from that point on, we talked every day. And then he said, come on down for the weekend. He was a marathon runner at the time. And so I'm practicing for the marathon. Come on down. And so I came down to visit him. We did the marathon. He did the marathon pre-race. And then after that, we went to see King Tut because it was at the museum. And I hadn't seen it since I was a kid in DC. And so I went to see that. And that was it. That one weekend did everything. And the very first place we went, the very first place we went for dinner on Friday night when I arrived, because my classes ended, and then I jumped in the car from A&M, and it's about 2 hours away, and came down. And the very first place we went was Cafe Caspian. And that restaurant was there for a long time, and then it moved, but it still exists today, but it's in a different location. And we still remember it. And when we have Mediterranean food, it's definitely, we always think of Cafe Caspian.
Oh my gosh, that is such a good, isn't that just such a nice story? So when we have our movie about our lives, like after we get our show, and then they're like, oh, let's make a movie of their lives, we'll make sure we put that in there too and show how you are.
Yeah, When Harry Met Sally, right, or something like that, or Sleepless in Seattle. I don't know.
A nice cowboy to play you in the movie, a nice young cowboy.
Absolutely. Let's see. Brad Pitt will be too old by then, but I looked like him when I was younger.
I believe it. I've seen some younger pictures of you, and I'm like, oh, okay, now was he's a handsome little fella. I see. Okay.
Oh my goodness, we better get back to it. People are going to be thinking I've lost my mind.
So we finished Elizabeth, health, rest, recovery, allow your body to mend. And remember, Elizabeth, we are of a particular age. So sometimes it takes a little bit longer for us of a particular age to mend.
Absolutely. And I did
when
that.
You're in your 30s,
I did that horror thing, Angie. I did, and it says my sun is in Scorpio, but my moon is in Pisces.
Oh, you're 2 water?
I guess so. Yes. I didn't know what that. So now I've got to figure out what does that mean? Is that good or bad? I don't know.
You're very emotional. Well, I've been told that your moon is Kina, and correct me if I'm wrong. I think your moon is like your emotions and your relationship or your love, and then your rising is how other people see you, like how you present to the world is I think how it goes. And I read it over and over again, and I never remember. But I think that your rising is how you present to the world, and then your moon is like your emotions and your love life.
How do you find out the risings?
It should have calculated it off for you. They may have it as ascendant.
It says I just see a sun, and then I see moon, and then Mercury, Venus, Mars.
Oh, it's all the way. I think your rising is all the way at the bottom.
Yeah, you're right. Rising sign Aries.
Oh, isn't that fire? Is Aries fire? Keena? I think so, because my other sister is the Aries. Yep, Keena said yes. That's fire. And I don't think any fire. I have every sign, but I think I don't recall having any fire.
Is Pisces the fish?
That's me. Yeah, Pisces.
Yep. That's May sometime. Is that what is
No,
that?
February. Like February 19th through like March 19th, somewhere around there, because my dad is February 19th, and then my son is March 17th, and they're both Pisces.
Yeah,
And so,
my brother's a Pisces. So I knew one of my family members was. So interesting. Wow, I might have to play this some more.
yeah,
Remember
it's interesting.
Haros? You said Haros, right? Yeah,
Horos. Well, I don't know if that's how it's pronounced. That's how I pronounce it, but it's
yeah,
Horos.
yeah. And I know the first thing comes up, it asks your name, then it asks for your birth location, and
Yeah.
then your birth date, or your birth date, then your location, and you find it on the map and click, and then it does everything for you. So check it out, folks. I think you'll find it interesting. I'm loving it. Learn something new every day.
Yes,
Next in line,
I've looked it up a lot of times, and I tell you, as soon as Catherine tells me something, I'm like, okay, let me see what that means.
and everybody, if you want to see some great interviews, to interview and see Catherine, we interview Catherine in, if you go to Just Spiritually Speaking, Angie, myself, and Tanisha interview, I should have said Angie, Tanisha, and myself, sorry. You get the point. My English is not
You
the
know
greatest.
who it is.
I'm an atheist. I don't get English well. Anyway, so the point is that on Just Spiritually Speaking, there is an interview with that Angie and Tanisha and I did with Catherine, and it kind of gives you a feeling of how she came into her being and experienced
And
this
let me
thing.
tell you, she is sharp tongue, sharp wit, and she fires it off. You will hear cussing. So if you're
Yes.
sensitive, you go listen to Scott. He's the other person there, Scott or Unicorn Funland. They're a little more PC. Catherine shoots from the hip, but she's
Yeah,
funny and you'll love her.
yeah, and if I'm not mistaken, from the very beginning, it starts off. Yeah. You have to see it. You'll know exactly when you start watching it. And you hear it. You'll know what I'm talking about because you're gonna go.
Yeah, you just love her. But even our story is on there, like how we discovered our abilities and how we've transferred through. So our story is on there, getting to know us. Catherine's on there. What was the Roddy lady that we did?
Shirley Roddy, she's another astrologer and psychic, and
And
also
Scott.
Tina
Oh,
Escoto.
yeah. We got a lot of people, dog. We need to
Yeah,
interview some more people.
yeah. So if you guys have a chance, go check out. It's called Just Spiritually Speaking, and it's on YouTube and Facebook. And
Yeah,
those interviews are amazing. And some of them are so long they go on for like 2 and 3
two
portions.
pages. Yeah.
They're very cool.
And then we also went through the major and minor arcana on Just Spiritually Speaking. But if you can't find it, you can. Okay, so she said, Linda said, where can I find it? So if you're on my page, in my playlist, there's a list that says Just Spiritually Speaking, and then you can click on the video and see it, and then it'll take you to the Just Spiritually Speaking page, or you can type Just Spiritually Speaking as one word in there and find it. Maybe we'll try to post Just Spiritually Speaking, just like that. But I think we have it as all one word. And then, but again, if you're on my page, you can go down my playlist, and I think it's public, and it says Just Spiritually Speaking, or it may say JSS. Click that playlist, and in there is all of our stuff in order, but it'll take you back to the Just Spiritually Speaking page. Yes, on YouTube. Yes, Linda, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's really some good interviews, and it was fun to do those interviews. We have some really
We
great.
loved it. We had a very good time, and I share them from time to time. But that was our first thing that we did together. We came together, started that group, started interviewing, and then next thing you know, we were all online.
Yeah, I think this is that link to that to the channel. That's the
Oh,
link
let
to
me.
the channel. So if you all can click on that link or copy it or whatever, that's the one I think, and that's for YouTube. And there's on Facebook as well, but the YouTube one is the easiest to access because you can go through the list, which is really cool. But yeah, there's some great interviews.
Maybe Tina, maybe you can share it like to one of our pages. Oh, she showed you the one with Scott. Oh, yeah. Oh, Keena said that one works. That link that you posted, so that works. So can you maybe post that on the sites for us, Keena? We love you, Keena. And then if you want to, you can check out those interviews, and then like the major and minor arcana. Like we went through all of that. We've done a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Oprah, where are you? Like we're right here. talent
Exactly.
right here.
Come out, wherever you are, Oprah. Curly girl, you are next. Are you here
We're
still?
so sorry, Curly Girl. We have been on and on and on, but you can see we love what we do.
Yes, we do. We do indeed. I think
So
we
none
even
of
had
the
an
other
interview
people
with
were still here, like everybody else was gone.
I think we interviewed Shauna too, didn't we?
Shauna, yes. Oh, there's an interview on there with Shauna. You'll
Yep.
love that too, Linda. Because we get wild and crazy on there. We
Yes,
listen,
yes.
we let it
And
all
I,
go.
and I think the very first interview is actually me and Tanisha and Angie just talking about our experience. And so that one is kind of cool too, because you get an experience of how we kind of found ourselves. And it's kind of it's just us talking, which is kind of cool. It's a
Was
very,
Tina our first interview? Tina, our teacher, was she the first?
our first after we did our
After
initial
us, then we did Tina. And
first.
you don't even know the story about Tina. We did that interview like 3 times full on.
Oh,
That
tell the
interview
story.
3 times.
Tell the story. That's amazing. It really is. Tell it.
So we were over there. It was her. We were in the room where we found Samuel. Remember, we
Yes.
were in that room where Samuel came, where I met Samuel. And so we're in that room. We set up the camera, and Don has done this, before. We set it up. Everything's been fine. We hit record. We do the recording. Great. She's telling the stories. We're gelling. Everything happy. And then
1
all of
hour.
a sudden, didn't we get an hour? Didn't we get a pop up on the screen? And you're like, wait, that's weird. And so you
No,
go and
no,
check
no.
it.
No, what happened is I went to play it back to just kind of make sure and it pixelated.
Yeah, and it went away. And so we didn't have anything. So we're like, oh my gosh, do you have time to do it again? So we set it up again and did it again. And then it still wasn't there again. And so she didn't have time, to do another third hour because now this will be the third hour. And it just kept not working. So then she leaves and Don and I go into another room and he does a reading for me. Everything works perfectly. There's no problem. Then we find out later when we have the Samuel situation that yes, they were messing with the equipment, but it was so that we could go. We ended up doing it again in the shop. We actually went to Everything Just Rocks and did it, and they were messing with the camera equipment, but it was because I needed to listen.
Yeah, because Samuel once Angie met Samuel, Samuel told her because she asked Samuel, said Samuel did or somebody messing with it?
Our
He said
camera
yes.
like that?
Yep. And he also told her that eventually I'm going to find it on my computer and those files will be complete. They won't
Yeah.
be corrupted.
Yeah.
And so it's
Those were good. The first two, like the first one was easy breezy. It was so good. It flowed, everything. Then the second one, it was still pretty good. And the third one, we had changed the whole venue. But that very first one, I think, was the very best because it
yeah,
was just all, we were so like by the third time, it was like, okay, we're hearing the story again and again and again. But each time she gave us a different little, from a different angle. So it was really good. But yeah, we have fun interviewing people and just finding out about their abilities and, seeing how it compares to our abilities. But it was great fun. Like you'd really enjoy it, and you'd find out a lot of information. Like you think Don and I are, unique. Wait till you hear some of the stuff that they can do. Like Scott channels a collective called Gabe, and he can just be like, he just goes right into it and speaks. Um, Shauna, I think hers was more about we did a lot more about her website and stuff and then how she got into it. Yeah, that was hers too. And then the jewelry, that's what Kim said. Yeah, we did a lot. Oh, and how she infuses the intentions and everything into the jewelry and all of that. So that's kind of what hers about.
What's the woman who does the reading from remember she does the drawings of our soul?
Unicorn Funland, Michaela.
Yes,
Michaela, yeah, we did her, and then she told us, and her story is unique too about how she saw her dad dead in a casket in a blue suit, and then a year later he died, and he was in a blue suit, and that's how she realized her abilities. And she was a young child when she saw him dead in a casket, and then a year later he died, and he was in the blue suit in the casket.
Yep.
And so she tells like how she got through and then all the other things that she does. Like she does, and I can't remember what she calls the writing, soul drawings.
Soul
I
drawings.
think they're soul drawings, and she sent each one of us her soul drawing. And I think I put mine up somewhere so it wouldn't get messed up. Mm-hmm. But she'll do a soul drawing of you, and she's very good. She's on YouTube too. So we have a lot of people that we've connected with, and it's just a lot of fun.
And it's cool because you get a really good perspective of how people came to their abilities, or how they knew they had them, but they suppressed them, and other people that they didn't even know they had them, and all of a sudden, boom, it comes on. So everybody has a different experience, and then like Tina, and then Tina has all these abilities. Tina can heal. She has a light worker ability to heal. She has ability to see spirits, so she sees and hears them, and so she'll see like, oh, I see somebody beside you, and they're whatever, and you're like, she
She
actually
sees attachments.
yes, and she sees attachments, and I mean, the cool part is you have all these different people with different abilities, different perspectives, and different ways they came about it. But once it's interesting is that once they come together, once they find their abilities, the common thread is there because they all share some of the same experiences once they get to that level to get their abilities. And that's the cool part is that no matter which route we got, which route we take to get there, once you get there, we all kind of tap into the same stuff. And so that's why you can have a collective reading sometimes because Angie's connecting to the same energy I am. That's going to be that Tina can connect to, that Shauna can connect to. And it's like once you connect, you're like, wow, we're on a different frequency, and we have it's like the operator plugging in, and you're like, all of a sudden I have a chance to plug in, and
I
now
always say it's like reading your diary because we're really getting into your head and seeing your thoughts. Like a lot of people tell me you use the exact words that I use. And so like it's kind of like reading your diary.
mm-hmm,
So I
exactly,
like it.
yep.
But
So
again, come to class on Tuesday nights.
there you go.
And
Actually,
it's free and it's online through Zoom. Just
yep.
email Don, advice at Sonoran Mystic Tarot. And then on Tuesday, he'll send you the link. And then we'll have, our class. We'll have our little, beginning meet and greet. And then we'll go ahead and we'll break out into our groups and do whatever exercise we do. And we have a lot of fun. Like there's a lot of people that are on here now who attend the groups and you'll like it. Fuzzy Nomad. So how do we do the free readings? The list is closed. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 people on the list that we're finishing out. We've been on here for over almost 2.5 hours, and so the list is closed. But Dom will be back on in the morning, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch with Shauna, and they'll be doing the same thing that we're doing now. And it'll be 7, is it 7 a.m. Don, our time? Why can't I remember that?
Yep, 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Arizona time, and then 10 a.m. Eastern time. So,
Right.
yeah.
Linda says that she babysits on Tuesday nights so JoJo can participate. That's why she doesn't come. So, nice. Well, JoJo, and believe me, JoJo's good. Oh my gosh, we are so impressed. I mean, JoJo really does have some.
Don't let JoJo fool you. Linda, did JoJo tell you about the baby that we kept seeing in the ceiling last night? We had a good time last night. Like we all literally saw a baby's it was the little ultrasound picture in the ceiling above her head in between the lights, and we all saw it. One of our other people in class was like, do you all see that? And we all looked and was like, oh my gosh, there it is. And so it was right above her head, and it was just there.
And it came and then it disappeared eventually too, because it wasn't there the entire time. It just showed up at one point, and then the next time we got back together, it was gone. It was like,
yeah. Linda asked her about it because we all saw it, and then she was like, "Oh, I see it too," and you could see it clearly. It looked like an ultrasound in the top of the ceiling above her head. We all were like, "Oh my gosh, I could see it. It was there."
Yeah,
yeah, she said no, and then we thought, oh, maybe it's. Oh, she said no.
JoJo's pick. She's like, hell no, no, not just no.
But hell no.
Yeah, the baby.
It was Curly Girls had a baby in the ceiling. Yes, it was literally a ultrasound picture of a baby in the ceiling. Like if you get your ultrasound picture, it was up at the top in the corner like that, and so there was a baby in the house. I'm just saying.
Yeah, with six. She says six. Linda says 6 is enough. Hey, that reminds me of that movie with 6 you get egg rolls. So you should get some free egg rolls at the Chinese place.
It wasn't creepy. It was nice. Like it was literally just a picture of a baby. And then one of the other persons saw a baby, and then I predicted that one of the other persons in there, like maybe her daughter would give her baby news. So maybe that was it. And you did say it was a full moon. So there was a lot of baby predictions in the little group last night because we read each other, and then we did the exercise where we try to predict what's going to happen for the next week till they come back to class on Tuesday.
And everybody was saying, no, 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 not me, not me. When it comes to the baby, nobody wanted the baby. Like, no, no, not me, not today, not
Except for Brenda. She wants was it she wants
today.
she wants her daughter.
Right,
So yes on
right,
that.
right.
So maybe. We'll
Yeah,
see.
she was hoping the good news would be about the baby, and it turned out to be the job. I'm thinking, I think the job is a better choice.
But it'll all fall look, job, baby, marriage, or job, marriage, baby, however you want it to go, all in the line. It's happening. Brenda, I am here for you. I believe it.
Exactly, exactly. Well, with that said, next is Curly Girl. I want to ask for a love reading, but particularly with Javon, if there's hope there.
So I've read this question multiple times, and the one thing that I get is that was he unfaithful to you? It seems that he's been unfaithful to you, and you keep giving him chance after chance after chance. And the thing that they keep saying to me is, why would he change if he knows that you're just going to give him another chance? He can just sweet talk. Like I feel like he's a charmer, and that and like wait, what did Keena say? I bet she. Oh, okay, sorry. I see him like maybe he's a charmer. He knows exactly what to say to reel you back in. But the question that I got when I saw that is, has he been unfaithful? I feel like he's been unfaithful multiple times, and you just keep. And it seems like it's a young love that has been progressing. Like maybe you guys met when you were a little bit younger, and then you're holding on to it. But I'm hearing no on the love with Javon. That there's something better, definitely better, and I hear taller, like someone taller, a deeper voice, someone who is more caring for you. Like you seem to give a lot more than you receive in this situation, and you're also like a very sympathetic person. Like, oh, okay, well, this time, okay, this time, and what they're saying is no. Like I clearly got a no, but I clearly got that he may have um, been unfaithful more than once, and you've given him chance after chance, and they're saying no, hun, not on this situation. You're too good of a person. There's somebody better. And ironically they said taller, so is he short or is he like eye level with you, and this person is taller? Because they said taller. I don't know why they would say taller, but they said taller and better. And so I don't get a yes with hope for this. And then they show like if you do, it would be like you laying down like a doormat and just letting him walk over you. Like, it's like you draw a line in the sand, that he walks over it and he walks over it, and then he charms you back into um, taking him back.
Hmm. Curly Girl, have you celebrated a birthday, or do you have a child that celebrated a birthday just recently? Because I'm getting birthday celebration. Would that be you? I am very short, and he's average height.
Oh, because they said and taller, somebody better and taller. And so I said, oh, I don't know if he's the same height as you or if he's kind of short, but they said and taller.
Like, I wish it was taller. I wish it was a baller. Remember that?
I just learned to live with it. When people be like, oh, excuse me, I'm like, I'm sorry, my legs are short. I don't walk that fast.
Hello, Cunningham. Nice to see you. Yes, I am a Gemini. I just celebrated my
Oh, she
birthday.
said about her birthday.
Okay, okay. Because I was getting birthday celebration. Congratulations, happy birthday, happy birthday. Yeah, it seems like there was a. I think this was an important birthday for you. I think that the reason why I'm saying it's important, it's not important as in. The point is that I think that this was a seminal birthday, and so I think it's important because I think you've turned a corner, and so I think that you're going to see a change happening because there's something that triggered during this birthday. I don't know what it is, but anyway, so good things are coming forward. Things are changing, and if they're changing in a big way, this birthday is again. It's going to be a benchmark for you. You're going to see life that's going to change. Life is going to pick up. It's going to speed up, and you're going to see a lot of good things happening from here. So celebrate. Continue to be happy that this happened. This birthday happened because again, there's something significant about the timing of it. I don't know if it's a 7-year cycle or something. There's something that has happened that everything's changing now, and things are going to pick up and for the good.
That's funny that you say that because I see her taking off layers of clothes, and I wanted to ask her if she had like a body transformation, like maybe you started working out or something. Like I see a body transformation, and you taking off layers of clothes, and there's more skin, there's more you that is being exposed, and you're dressing different, like lighter. Like I see dark, heavy clothes, and then like maybe you're in lighter, brighter colors. So I see layers of clothing coming off, and that could just be layers of emotional stuff or whatever it is, but I see layers, like you pulling off layers of clothing is how they show it to me. So it could just that could be the transformation that Don is talking about. I can no longer fake being super young. I was hoping I get contact for J-Mod. Okay, yeah, no. You I mean, if he's gone, then let him be gone.
Yeah.
um, and then move forward. Like look for someone, and they're making it seem like you need to get back out there and look like you've been kind of sitting at home, just waiting to see if something could possibly, maybe sometimes in the future, one day, sort of happen. And they're saying get back out there and move forward, and that like you're missing opportunities, waiting to see if somebody who doesn't truly appreciate you will give you a chance.
No, yeah. Put on the high heels. Put on some nice perfume. Put on a dress and get out there. Put yourself
Yeah.
out there again. It is time to move on.
Yeah,
This
she
it is
said that she bought a lot. She threw out a lot of clothes and bought a lot of clothes after her split, and she started working out. Yes, because they showed me a transformation, so I thought like a body transformation, and just taking off layers of clothes, and they were dark and heavy. That's how they made me feel, like dark and heavy and thick, and these are lighter and breezier, and you're showing more skin. So that's what they're saying. Like allow yourself to get out there and be found or be discovered, be pursued. That's what you want, to be pursued, and not the person's pursuing or making all the sacrifices in the relationship.
it's a metamorphosis. Absolutely. Hopefully it helps you, curly girl. Again, embrace this birthday and start embracing that change. This is where you're headed. So enjoy it.
No, you should not expect any more from him, honey. He is gone, or
Yeah,
let him be gone. Even if he comes back, let him be gone.
yeah. This needs to be. You need to bring this closure. This has to happen. Close it. Closure. Next in line is GP for general reading for GP. GP, are you still here? GP. Are you
I
here?
I see GP sitting there having her nice glass of wine while she's watching us and just enjoying us. So I feel like she is still here, and she's yeah. She says I'm here having her nice glass of wine and just laughing and having a good time with us. Um,
You haven't switched over to Tito's yet? Come on. Say
It'll be a
what?
totally different story if I switch over to Tito's. Like wine is mellow. Tito's, it hits you like boom, boom, boom.
You know I love my Tito's and tonic. Lord have mercy. Get myself in trouble.
Okay, so general for GP. Oh, I'm sorry.
Say
I'm
what?
feeling like I need to do the cards. I'm too young to be this tired.
Especially when you're only 35.
Right. Chloe Bream says she's having a glass of wine too, and I'm not mad at you because as soon as we turn this camera off, I'm having a glass of wine. Okay, so Don, if you get anything, you can go ahead. But she said general, so I'm trying to go to the cards because I wasn't getting anything immediately, except for about the house, like selling the house. I keep getting that over and over, but I think that's residual energy. So I want something new to tell you.
Oop, there it is.
Are you planning a trip to a water park? I think I've asked you that before. Like I feel like you're about to take your grandkids on some kind of visit or some kind of water park or some kind of amusement park, like you want to pick them up and have an outing with them. That's what I'm getting, like that you're in the car driving to them and you're going to take them somewhere and spend some time with them, is how I feel like I'm seeing it. um the Four of Pentacles came out, and that's about money. Are you concerned about money? Let me think. Holding your bag close to you. Let me think about that some more. Let me just read the energy on that. I went to the water park in Vegas. Okay, so I see the water. Did you take the kids with you? Because I do see the water park, and I do see the like the kids. Or maybe I just assumed it was kids because it's a water park. Adults, I guess, can go to the water park too. But I did see the water park, um, sunshine, and I see you driving a lot. Um, but I feel like you're concerned about money. But I hear the word raise, and then I see coins falling from a like there's a tree, and the tree is barren. Like it's kind of like this with no things on it. But that's how you see it, and money's falling, and you're wondering where the money is coming from. And they're saying it's a blessing. It's what you asked for, this money, and so you don't necessarily see it on here. So you're wondering where it's coming from. Is the source of it good? Is it something that's going to happen? And so again, I get the sale of the house. I also get money raise. I get a raise. In salary, and then I get money falling. That's how I see it. And then just telling you to enjoy and rest. Enjoy yourself and rest. Like kind of like sit back on a beach. Like they show you, they show it to me from your eyesight. So you're sitting in a lounge chair on the beach looking out at the water and just enjoying a glass. Like this is an adult trip. This doesn't seem to be with children. This seems to be an adult trip where you're just kind of enjoying the breeze and the sunshine and the water, and you're just kind of reflecting on things but enjoying the rest in a different space. Like they're saying different space, travel. That's what they're saying, travel. Like you really need to get on travel, and I feel like you used to travel a lot or more than you do now, and they're saying get back out there, and that the money is coming like a raise. Like I literally see coins falling from the sky, and now they're showing me the 9 of Pentacles, and for me that's the lady of leisure who just has money and she doesn't have to kind of worry too much about it. And so if you are concerned about money, the way that I get it is that it's coming. More is coming. More is coming is how I get it. But then that's all I got.
I can take some of that. More is better when it comes to money, right?
More is
Absolutely.
always better when it comes to money.
Hell yes. Give me more, 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 more. Gwyneth, I don't have much. I'm not really sensing much for you tonight, so unfortunately, I'm kind of useless. But let me turn to the cards and see if I can get something in the cards. How's that?
Last night, Ross, when you say, can you get a reading without being on camera, are you asking, like, can you have a private reading without us telling you what's going on, like, without doing your reading online? Is that what you're saying?
I'm not really getting anything, even the cards. Sorry, Gwyneth. I am useless to you this evening. My apologies. So,
But they're also saying that there's like what I'm hearing is let what we've already told you kind of work through, like breathe through. There's nothing new that is happening except for rest, travel. Like we're telling you the same thing over and over and over. And what they're showing me is how when Kina first got into tarot, she would, come over every weekend and she would read me, and it would be the same cards. It would be the same thing because the energy wasn't changing. We wasn't giving it time to work through. And every week she was giving me a reading, and we were frustrated, like, what is it? And eventually we realized you have to give it time to work through. One of the readers that I said, she says, if you have a reading with me, give it 3 months. Give it 3 months to work through and see how it goes, and then come back. Like, don't keep coming back every, well, for her, she was like, don't, give it 3 months to see that what I told you is happening and to kind of let it play out. So that's kind of the thing. We're kind of giving you the same information over and over and over again is how I'm getting it. But it's still good things. It doesn't seem to be anything bad. So
yeah.
same thing, selling the house, raise, promotion, travel, rest, same thing. So
So
that's it.
with that said, next in line is. Oh, one second. Let me pull it up here.
Is it Chrissy?
It is.
Chrissy Black, love reading. Oh, I love
Yep.
reading.
Could say.
As soon as I read Chrissy Black and I saw love reading, I heard "Baby, I'm back." So at first I thought, oh, like you're back on the scene, but then I thought, oh, baby, I'm back, as in somebody coming back around to you. And then I got that five that Don gets. You know how Don, when you're reading, you get that five. Is it five of Pentacles? And you're like, oh, it feels like somebody's making a return. So I heard clearly, baby, I'm back. But then, and I thought, oh, you're back on the dating scene. But then it seems like somebody is coming back around. So be careful of that. Um, Johnny. Johnny. Is there somebody named John, Johnny? I keep hearing Johnny Be Good. So is there somebody named John or Johnny? I hear Johnny Be Good. Um, hmm. So maybe I feel like a past love is coming back for one, and be careful of that. Those are the words I heard. Be careful of that person, and then I hear they are an ex for a reason, and then I hear Johnny Be Good. She's been single for 10 years. Oh, then I don't know who Johnny Be Good is. Oh, then maybe it's I'm back on the scene, because that's how I initially thought, babe, I'm back on the scene, but then I got the like somebody was coming back. So maybe you're getting back on the scene. Um, I'm not really getting anything about the future. Like I keep getting that baby, I'm back. So either you're back out on the dating scene, like you're putting yourself back out there, because now I see like drinks at restaurants with your friends and like laughter. And like I see you sitting outside at a restaurant laughing and having a good time. So maybe the baby I'm back is you're back on the scene. And like they show me you as somebody tired and beat down and run down, and you've just kind of been in hermit mode, is what they're saying to me. Is you were in hermit mode and now you're like, baby, I'm back. I'm putting myself back out on the scene. Are you using dating apps or considering dating apps? Because I saw this, the swipe of an app. Are you using an app? Are you considering an app? Or have you been on an app? Because they're showing me that. So if you haven't, then maybe they're saying that should consider that. But I do see you back out and socializing and being social after being in hermit mode. So I do see you getting back out and about, and first just mingling around with your friends, and then, well, all they're showing me is you mingling around with your friends and having a couple, having like lunch or dinner or something out and about in public. So I don't see anything about love. Don, I don't know if you're getting anything, but I don't see um, anything specific about future love.
That for me, the only thing is kind of like what you were saying is it was kind of like take the lid off the peanut jar. It's time to get out there. You've really haven't been aggressively trying to put yourself out there. You've been thinking about it. You've been wanting to, but you haven't taken the steps. And so it's time to take that lid off the cookie jar and to get out there and to start making yourself available in a way that other people can sense it again, because you have to send that energy out. If even if you go out there, you're not sending out the I'm available energy, you're sending out the I'm just here to watch. And it's time to stop watching. Get off the wall and start getting out there and dancing. Get out there and be part of the excitement, because the wallflower stuff is not working anymore.
They're showing me, is it Eeyore, the donkey who's, oh, woe is me.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of how they're showing it. Like even if you go out, it's kind of like, oh, woe is me. They're saying get out of that energy. If that's what you're sending out, that's what you're gonna attract back. Somebody who's, oh, woe is me. If you want high energy, you want something else, you have to send out the energy that you attract. Like attract is like. And so you have to be high energy or somewhat of a positive raised vibration in order to attract someone. And so they're saying, like, baby, I'm back feels like you're like, oh, I'm back on the scene. I'm back out there and I'm ready to party and mingle. Single and ready to mingle is what I just heard. Single and ready to mingle.
Exactly. So sounds good. Sounds like you got some directions there, Chrissy. It's time to put yourself back on the market. It's time to
And
see
something about a 4th of July celebration, like maybe there's a 4th of July outing that you're not considering going to, and I'm hearing go. Go to the celebration. It seems to be like a backyard party or a house party at somebody's house, and they're saying go to the go to the 4th of July party or picnic or whatever it is. They're saying go to that celebration if you weren't considering going. And that's it.
Nice. Well, I think then we are done for the evening.
Did we do BP?
Did we do BP? Was BP on the list?
I think that was the last person was BP.
Oh, I screwed up then. I didn't see. My bad. My bad.
Oh no, Keenan said Chrissy is the last person. Then no, I thought BP was on the list.
Yeah, just Chrissy. So.
Oh, Keenan said no, BP is last. So BP, there is one more person. It's BP.
Okay.
I don't even remember what the question was in the least. So BP, if you're here, can you tell us? It was general, she believes. Well, BP, are you here? Because I've seen you in the chat a couple times saying, did I miss it? Did I miss it? Did I miss it? You got like 60 seconds to tell us that you're still here. Miss Diamond, Don and Shauna will be back on in the morning at 7 a.m. Arizona time and 10 a.m. Eastern time. We've been on for about 3 hours and the energy is pretty low and the list is closed and it has been closed. We were just finishing out the last person. And so you can come back in tomorrow morning and have Don and Shauna read you. It's the same format, the same thing. It's free, it's online, it's live, but I would definitely try to get there at 7 a.m. because our list usually fills up in the first 30 minutes of the broadcast or the live. So definitely like 7 o'clock, 7:01, you really need to get there. And Dawn and Shauna do the same thing. And sorry you missed it, but in the morning they would definitely be on.
Absolutely. And Angie, using that app you said, that Horos app, folks, you need to check it out because it's cool. Angie, I'll read to you. It says my numerology is 3 life path and 1 destiny. And it says the sun and moon represents the pillars of personality. The sun represents the consciousness, the will, vitality, identity. Moon represents the consciousness and the need for emotional identity.
I knew it was emotions.
Yeah. So it says the sun in Scorpio and moon in Pisces are in conjunction, which represents that the wants and the needs are aligned. So my wants and my needs are aligned, which is kind of cool because it's like, I usually I don't want something until I need it. And that's always the case. And it's funny because people want to buy me gifts. I'm like, I don't really need it. I'm blessed. I have what I want. And it's funny that makes sense now because it's part of who I am. I don't want a lot of stuff. If I need it, then I want it. But if I don't want stuff I don't need.
I need the things that I want.
Yeah. So
I'm always like, I need it.
It says sun, moon in Scorpio, Pisces, intuitive with artistic gifts, probably musical. This combination feels a strong impulse to help others and act in healthcare. But when threatened, it may withdraw in silence. And that is me too, except the healthcare, I do it in law instead of healthcare. But that's interesting, huh? There's some real fascinating information in this thing. I'm so glad you told us about this because I love what I'm reading. It really does help to identify me in ways that I didn't think was possible. It's kind of cool. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that's that one. And the app that Donna's talking about is called Horos, Horos. And you go in, you put your birthday in, you put the the location of where you were born, and then the time that you were born, and it'll calculate your sun, moon, and rising, and your houses, and your aspects, and your conjuncts, and all that stuff. And then it'll give you a little breakdown, and then every day it'll tell you something about you, like what is today going to be, and it'll give you all this information. And then we were talking about the moon today, and how Catherine gives us all this information about the moon, and then I come to the app and see how it affects me based on what house she says it's affecting, and so then that's what I go and look at and get that information.
And it's funny.
Tina said once she got her chart, it made things more clear for her too.
Absolutely. It says here your chart has 6 or more planets in negative polarity. This may mean that you have a more introverted, docile, and compliant personality, making you a sun more reflective and introspective. A lot of negative signs may indicate that you feel powerless in certain situations. Very seldom, but when I do,
no, you're very outgoing.
Well, no, it's funny because I'm outgoing when I turn it on, but when I turn it off, it's like there are times where I'm like back to myself. So I have to actually work sometimes to be outgoing. It's funny.
Oh, my life path is a 6 and my destiny is a 9. I'll have to see what those things mean. Like this app gives you so much information. You could be on there for hours just reading about your stuff.
Absolutely.
My sun is in Pisces and my moon is in Capricorn.
Yeah, and then if you click on today, it tells you about what's going on today. So, folks, you may want to check this out. This is interesting. I'm so glad Angie shared it with us because information is always a good thing. It never hurts to have more information, you know. But this is fascinating. I love this, and I've always wondered what my sun and moon rising was. And people, when they say that, I'm like, what the hell does that mean?
How did you get? Yeah. It says for tomorrow. It says profession. This is my today. It says an idea will make you feel confident going into work tomorrow. It's your week to shine. Okay, people, I like that.
Oprah, are you paying attention?
Hello, an idea. I'm ready to shine. I'm ready for my close up.
Exactly, Mr. DeVille. Wonderful. Well, folks, that is it for the evening. It was wonderful. I enjoyed it very much. Angie, as always, wonderful. Tina, thank you so much for keeping the folks in line and making the list work.
Cracking the whip.
Absolutely. So with that said, we're going to be out of here. Take care. And next time you'll see me back in Houston tomorrow morning. But after that, Saturday, I'm back in Phoenix and back in Arizona with a few less readings left to do. I still have a few more here. People here have engaged me, which is nice. So I've been doing readings here too, as well as everything else. It's like I have time, right? But it's been good.
Linda, we're gonna have to figure out how to get you in class on Tuesday.
Absolutely, that would be fun.
Everybody else come and join us too. Come and Gwyneth, you might like it. Like a lot of you come to class on Tuesday nights. And again, A5Says Sonoran Mystic Tarot. Email Don. He'll send you the link. It's a private link. So everything we have in there, none of it's recorded. None of it's live. It's all private. And we just talk and, practice our, Kina said it's even fun for her. We even pulled Kina back into pulled her out of her metaphysical closet, as we say. Metaphysical. And so she's back shining, beaming, and bright. And so come join us. We'll have fun.
She came out of early retirement.
So tomorrow morning, I will see you in the morning, Don. I will be on live with you bright and early.
Sounds great. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.